Happy, wait there. Happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday in HD. Welcome. Cheers, Streaksy. Thanks for that, mate. Happy Wednesday and welcome to another very, very exciting episode of Quantum Player 1 versus that bastard computer in HD. We are going to be continuing and potentially, hopefully, finishing the blind playthrough of Zelda 2 tonight. Welcome in, Streaksy. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, mate. Welcome in, Sam Blather. You didn't think I'd make it, did you? Give me my cock. Of course, I thought you'd... Sam, I knew you were going to make it, mate. I had every faith. Give me a second. Welcome to the council, Sam. Congratulations on obtaining your crystal for the new season. What up? What up? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's freaking boiling hot. We're going to be playing video game and doing bets as usual. And hopefully we're going to be doing map graphics in Excel and hopefully boxing off this final dungeon where we can then flee the scene to hopefully next week be able to play the next campaign game, which is Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake on the MSX2. And when we're on Solid Snake 2, Metal Gear, whatever it's called, then we can reveal what the game after that will be, and so on and so forth in this epic journey through space, time, and pixels. Oh, this isn't the Dr. Disrespect channel I read about it. You're goddamn right it isn't. God damn. He's in a bit of hot water, isn't he? Oh dear, oh dear. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to play video game. So, let's launch said video game. Episode 7, so if we box it off tonight, which maybe, unless there's some Miyamoto tricks that I've not anticipated, then we should, I believe, box it off tonight because we've got quite a bit of the last dungeon mapped, but I don't know how much there is. It might pull a trick on me. Metal Gear 2 rules, it's Metal Gear Solid 1 in 2D. Okay. Okay, well, I've got no preconception of it whatsoever. I thought Metal Gear what I can't say Metal Gear without adding Solid on the end, and then people get confused. Like I said the next game's gonna be Metal Gear Solid 2, and everyone's like, yes, Metal Gear Solid 2, hooray, I've done that one, I can claim a crystal. No, I meant Metal Gear 2, sorry. The dungeon is procedurally generated as you go infinitely. This is exactly what we didn't want to happen. God damn it. Welcome in, Fuchsia. Welcome in, Bankmaid. Happy Wednesday, guys. I hope you're good. Nice to see you. Happy. So, yeah, we're going to be carrying on with the final dungeon of Zelda 2 in a moment. Miyamoto invented procedural generation. It was when he went out into a cave that time. That's where it all started. And he noticed that there was a hole that had been dug by a beaver that wasn't there the last time he went, and he was like, procedural generate, and that was where it came from. Yeah, something like that anyway. Did beavers dig holes on land? I don't know. Alright, welcome in, Cup. Happy Wednesday, mate. So, Zelda 2, this game, we've completed fire graphics and water graphics. Keep an eye out for frog graphics. Keep an eye out for Illuminati graphics. I don't believe we're going to be able to save Steve, and I don't believe that we're going to find evidence of Thatcher's legacy in a medieval fantasy about elves. But if we can, we'll try as well. But those are the quests we've completed. But I think the Illuminati symbol one, in a final dungeon, you would hope that you would see something like that. And also, you never know when you're going to encounter a frog graphic. So keep your eyes out. In terms of this game, it came out in 1987. Of the games we've played so far on the channel from 1987, the best one we've had was Mega Man on the NES, and the worst one we've had was Street Fighter on the arcade. Street Fighter 1 on the arcade is god-awful. This game is an action-adventure game. Of the action-adventure games we've had on the channel, Tomb Raider is the best one we've had, and E.T. is the worst one we've had by some distance. We've not heard of time-traveling Quantum Hitler in a long time, Bankmaid. He's AWOL. We're hoping that he's being destroyed, but we don't know who knows what's going on in this quantum matrix of rabies. In terms of the console that we're playing on, it is a NES game. Zelda 2 is a NES game. In terms of the NES games we've played, here they are ranked in order of quality. Super Mario Bros. 3 is the best one we've had, and the worst one was Action 52. From the developer who made Zelda 2, that was Nintendo. Of the Nintendo games we've had so far, Mario 3 again is the best one, and Donkey Kong is the worst one. And in the series, The Legend of Zelda, we've only had one game in this series so far, which is the original Legend of Zelda. And if we complete this, we will move on to the next game in the series, which will be A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. And that's it for that. So let's play video game. I've already done that screen, whatever. Video game time. Billy Mitchell didn't like that. I mean, it's partly just because of the most of the Nintendo games we've had so far have been good. I think Donkey Kong is a good game, especially for the time, but it's not as good as all of the other NES games we've had. I mean, all of the other games from Nintendo we've had, sorry. Fun fact, my first playthrough of Zelda 2 was on Game Boy Advance. I didn't even know it came out on Game Boy Advance. You what? Alright, video game, and then bet, and then video game. In that order. Let's go. One sec. Sorry. Sorry about this. Sorry. Not as iconic as the original Legend of Zelda title screen, but still not bad. Especially this bit where it's got an ascending musical note, which makes it feel like tension. This bit. They had a series of NES ports on the GBA. Okay. It seems like a good platform for it, to be honest. And I do think I remember playing Super Mario Brothers on the GBA. Or was that the Game Boy Color? No, I think it was... Oh, I can't remember. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe, it was called. Might have been GBA. No, I think it was Game Boy Color. Anyway, it does seem like a good platform for that kind of thing. It was Game Boy Color, thanks, mate. So you've not had the full NES experience with the high-resolution graphics, because as much as I do like the Game Boy Advance as a platform, it does squish things down a bit. So this is probably the most HD Zelda 2 graphics you've ever seen. So we're on the final dungeon. We'll load where we're up to. This is my map in the corner. I don't know why it is displaying like that. It's changed how it displays since last time. Let's... No, it hasn't. There's a piece missing. The controller inputs. People are going to think this is a YouTube video. God damn it. Okay, there we go. So let's load the game. And then we'll do a bet. So where's it going to leave me? All the way here? What? What? So I've got to go make the journey again? I thought I'd be starting outside the dungeon. Inside the... Oh, no! Okay. First, get the frick in here. Are you alright? Get the frick in here, Freddy. I'm not okay, ever. Happy Wednesday, lads. Well done on being first here, Merman. Well played. I thought it was Streaksy, but clearly I've read that wrong. Oh no, a dead woman. No, it's Zelda. She's sleeping. This is Zelda's Awakening. Do you get it? Do you get it? That's what I called the stream. I called it Zelda's Awakening. Do you get it? Haha. Hey. Ooh. That's Zelda. But it's not the same Zelda from Zelda 1. It's a different Zelda entirely. But it is the same Link from Zelda 1. So, just in case you were thinking it's a completely different world. But she's asleep. The joke does it. She's awakening. She's going to be awakening based on my gameplay in a minute. That's what's going to... Well, maybe not in a minute, but soon. Based on my... Hopefully, anyway. That's the plan. That makes sense. The game is called Zelda 2, not Link 2. Yeah, that's why they called it Zelda 2, because there's 2 Zeldas. Now we understand. Thank you, Fuchsia. It makes perfect sense when you think about it like that. Isn't Zelda 2 the latest game in the series? Or Breath of the Wild, Tears of the... What? I don't know what you mean, mate. This game came out in 1987. Oh, timeline-wise, I'm not sure, actually. I think I have heard something like that. But isn't the timeline sort of a convoluted mess? Like, I don't think it can be taken too seriously. It's still interesting to think about, but it strikes me as it wasn't like this elaborate timeline that they planned precisely. It was more like, after they've made the games, how can we tie them together? Oh, shit. Kind of efforts, do you know what I mean? But it's still interesting. Are you sure it's the same Link? He spoke in this game. He did. Yeah, like it's retconned. I don't think they've potentially changed any of the events that went on in the games, but it's sort of like, rather than have a plan of a massive complicated timeline, they've tried to create the timeline after the fact to just tie them together. So I don't think it's that substantial or to be taken too seriously. But it's still interesting, and I think you might be right, Sam, that this is one of the later ones. I've not played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom to know. Alright, I look forward to that, but yeah, it's coming in imminently, Freddy, just like that bit where I was in the pub in Broken Sword and I solved it like right away. Do you remember? No, with the goat, remember how quickly I solved that? This is gonna be about that fast, I anticipate. So, we need to do a bet. What is the bet? I don't know. Also, today is the relaunch of the Wheel of Struggle. Season 6, so expect some content of that to be on the Majiggity as well in the future. It is, Fuchsia. They are live right now. So if you're in there, let me know what the result is. I would not have scheduled to clash with them, but they only announced when their stream was last minute, and mine's been announced for a week, so that's just the way it is. Is emulating MSX a pain? It's a bit trickier than normal, but not that much, mate, and I'd certainly, if I can figure it out, then so can you. Get the frick in here, Bob. Happy Wednesday. It's Sonic! I bet you it's definitely not Sonic. Happy Wednesday. But yeah, Cub, if you're considering going for Metal Gear Crystal Cock, I'd be happy to advise. It's not that complicated. It's just a little bit. I've definitely used worse. What should the bet be, guys? Alright, bet graphics. So we're in the last dungeon, or we're heading for the last dungeon. Should we say completes the dungeon by B? Or do you reckon that's not? Or just by stream end? Love tea.
Get your mobiles and laptops out.
Get 'em in.
It's in playtime. The latest live odds are on your screen now.
It actually is unironically Sonic. Sonic wasn't even an option, was it? I don't know enough on what to expect. I'd guess stream end rather. I'm leaning towards that, but I feel like that's probably going to be a believe win. How did it end up? How is there a whole Sonic subwheel? What? How did this happen? What did they select to get onto this? What did the? What? because Sonic's greater than Zelda. That, oh, I forgot. You're a big Sonic fan, Bob. What a freaking moron. Sonic used to be your #1 franchise until Tomb Raider, didn't it? Okay. Whatever. We'll find out about what happened with the wheel after the fact. Beating game by end of stream is likely, but not 100% guaranteed. Interesting. Sonic again. Glad I quit. I don't know how they've gotten onto a sub wheel of Sonic games. I don't know how that works. I'll find out after. Okay. Is that music driving anyone else a bit bananas? Jamming. Well, happy days, Freddy. Happy days. Are you as sweaty as I am, Freddy? Just not in a sexual way, by the way. That's not what I meant. Not even in like a methy kind of haven't had a bath kind of way. I just mean like it's quite hot in it. That's what I was trying to say. I feel sort of I've made it awkward now. Sorry. I don't want to do by stream end because I think it's a believe win, even if it's likely. Spar me up enough. It is. Aye. Yep. Sonic 1 for Genesis. What, really? Oh hell yeah! I actually nominated that, so I'm very happy with that. Nothing wrong with having a believe leaning bet for a change. Okay, you know what? Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, let's do that then, because we've got no better ideas, have we? And I'm going to be finishing by like 10:30, 11, so that adds a little bit more spice. We're not going to be going till after midnight like normal. So I will do player 1 beats the game by stream end. $10:30 p.m. ish. Okay. Now it might be a bit over, but it won't be much over. Okay. Player 1 beats the game by stream end 10:30 p.m. ish. Can't be clearer than that. Even Hex, I don't think would be able to pick a fault with that.
Get your mobiles and laptops out. It's in playtime. The latest live odds are on your screen now.
Yeah, and immediately the big bet goes on doubt heavy. Isn't it crazy that you're playing a video game older than probably most people here? It is crazy, but that's what I love about video game. Like, if they never released another game ever again, I think I'd live the rest of my life content with all of the epic games that I've still not discovered. Like, I could be discovering games forever. Video game is eternal. It's timeless. Oh no, I bet the wrong side. No! Bang, mate! It's okay, mate. I mean, don't worry. You'll probably... No, you might not make money, actually. Uh-oh. Well, for the record, I believe, but I put 10k on that. Well, at least believers now will make some good money off you. Don't worry, it happens all the time. I tried to be clear about it. So the way we always 105k just went on. Believe, mother of God. The way we normally do it is blue, believe, means I succeed, and pink, doubt, means I fail. We're normally consistent about that. Don't know how much I had, so I bet 100k. It should also, yeah, if you're on the phone, or I don't know what app you're using, but for me, it would be above the chat, but it's, oh, how many points you've got? Yeah, it's below chat, you're right. Anyway, 100k, big betters. That's enough chatting shit, I think. Let's play video game. Am I going to do it? We will be stopping to make map graphics as well, because that's very important. So let's go, gamers.
3, 2, 1, go!
And we're going. Okay, so we've got to make it all the way back to the last dungeon, which I didn't anticipate. I thought we'd be there already. That's going to be the hardest part. I probably should have done a bet of like, will I do it in under X deaths? But whatever, too late. Fuchsia, have you been getting on with Metal Gear Not Solid 2? Right, we're traversing. Completed it, man. Oh my god. Okay. So you've secured the car. Markman did. I know Markman did. That was a given. So you've kept up with Markman, and you've potentially put distance between yourself and Shorty as well. Ow. I'm getting rinsed. Well, this section doesn't feel so bad when I'm fresh. Also, there was only 2. Normally there's 3. Get the frick in here, Stripes. Get the frick in here, Shorty. We were just talking about you. Happy Wednesday, guys. Hope yous are good. Okay, we're going this way. This is bad. I hate this section. Fuck. No! Oh god, we're actually gonna die. Talking about me, nothing good, I hope. No, nothing like that. Don't worry. Metal Gear 2 would have been a very easy game if not for the puzzles. Also finding ID card 9. So we were just saying, Shorty, that Fuchsia has managed to complete Metal Gear 2. Meaning, oh, actually, I was thinking incorrectly anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I was thinking that means he's pulled away from you on the league, but you've got loads of time to beat Metal Gear 2 if you haven't already. So I was thinking about Zelda. I was getting confused with Zelda 2. And I know I'm going the wrong way here. I want to go to town and get healed. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. Stripes, how are you? Is it roasting where you are? Because it's absolutely boiling here. In HD. Is that the cave where I'm going? I can't even remember. Oh god. Do I go in the... Fairy! No! Why do they never... Oh! The fairies are so good at dodging! They hate you! They're just there to troll. Oh, okay, I am going in the cave. Of course I am. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. So if you've not seen much of Zelda 2, it's a bit like an RPG, but it's like an RPG. Don't let anyone convince you that it is an RPG. An RPG is not really, you know, it has leveling up in it, but that's not what makes it an RPG, if you ask me, is that you level up. Like, hey, it's a racing game, but you can level up your car. That's not an RPG. And in the same vein, this is not an RPG. But it does have RPG elements, and that does make it interesting. I can't be in the lead then. That means we're tied. I can't remember. All will be revealed. Once we complete Zelda 2, we'll show the new Majigity. 29 degrees Celsius. Oh, I'm not sure what it is here. I think it's like 27 here. But it's warm. So I'll tell you that. It's warm, mate. Oh god, go away. Easiest doubt bet ever. Oh, can I have 1 second to think? There's too many random encounters, man. There we go. Thank you. Oh, really? What? Shorty was 1 cock ahead of me when we started Zelda 2. Was he? In this, are we talking about this season or are we talking about overall? I'll check now. I'll give you the answer. This season. Okay, yeah, this season I think that might be true. But overall, I think Fuchsia, you're ahead. So this is the you sleep with the old woman and then it fills your health up. It's epic. You have to sleep with her multiple times to get the boosts you need. Zelda 2 though, it's been a good game. And if we do complete it, we will be ranking it and discussing it. You can say what you think, and I'll be saying what I think. Ow. We need to go back to town now. Bagging a nan brings up your vitality. It certainly does. I didn't realise that was how it worked, but now I know. And I think as well, it's not so much... What's more impressive about this game and the decisions it made is not so much that it made the decision to depart from the Zelda formula, it's that it did so in 1987. Like, before the Zelda formula even was properly established, it had already departed from it. And I know that there's a lot of sequels in this time period that were kind of different. Like Castlevania is another one that springs to mind. And it's the only other one that springs to mind. But still, kind of ballsy, especially when you've had such a success. My thoughts on Zelda 2 when I finished it years ago was that it's the Dark Souls of NES, but that was before the Dark Souls of meme. Yeah, you're not the only person to say that, Sam. Radland, who is in the Big Fannies group, this is his favourite NES game, and he literally considers it the Dark Souls of the NES, and he loves it. I do think it's... I like the shield. I like the shield defense aspect. I also like avoiding damage from rocks above. I haven't had time to play this more since the last stream, so I have to take a get-lose on this. No worries, Shorty. You know, life gets in the way, mate. That's what happens, isn't it? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm sure that the next game you'll be right up there. Mother of God. Biggest raid I ever had. Yeah, that's the quote movement, yeah. Life gets in the way. Get the frick in here, Wheelers. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Season 6 of the Wheel of Struggle! Oh, excuse me.
45 months of AIDS. Welcome in, Clabs.
Welcome in, Clabs. Is that how you pronounce it, Scarlett? Clabs? I've actually just got myself hoarse there. Wait there a minute. Whoa.
Fucking Sanic. Always Sanic. Always ruining our ball tickling.
Alright, well, we've got a few things to address here. First of all, thank you for the follow. I am D-Mac. Welcome to the community. You're going to regret that decision for the rest of your life, but welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Wheel of Struggle. I'm very excited for the new season. Actually, first of all, how did we have a sub-wheel of just Sonic games? How did that happen? Because that wasn't explained. How is there a sub-wheel of just Sonic games? However, I am happy with the nomination of Sonic Genesis, because I believe I did nominate that originally anyway, and it is one that I think should have been on there. From the mind of Octobot, so he just decides, by the way, guys, the spin is just going to be Sonic games. Unlucky. Is that it? Also, Decky, thank you very much for the sub and the long-term support of the channel. Massively appreciated, mate. And also, Fish, thank you very, very much for the sub. I massively appreciate the long-term support of the channel. Welcome in, Stormy. Happy. Got god, this chat's not scrolling properly. Welcome in Shiva. Welcome in Mark. Welcome in Adrian. Welcome in False Zero. Welcome in Stevens Rockets. Welcome in Tater. Did I miss any? Welcome in Garlips. Well, we had a countdown, so wheel that blew on day 1. It was a Sonic wheel. I need to watch the VOD. I don't understand what's going on. I'm happy with Sonic Genesis being the choice or Mega Drive, because I'm comfortable with that game. And we've had all the other Sonics, so I think this one deserves it. People, in terms of Sonic games, people go, oh, this first one was duff, but it got better. I think the first one is very much epic. It's the GBA version. No, this is unfair. Right, now I've got a complaint. First of all, I was lurking in the Wheel of Struggle, and the image on screen said Genesis. Second of all, how come we play a good version for all the other Sonic games, and we play a duff version for Sonic 1? Gotta focus on work. Have a good stream and let me know if I... Okay, cheers Sam. Thanks for being here, mate. And congratulations on the cock. Now our lad, calm down. They were all duff Sonic games. No, they were... Maybe, I don't know. I nominated the proper Mega Drive version. And obviously, no. Something Octobot. I won't have that kind of slander against me. Okay, well, it's still a good Sonic game. Even if we're playing a bad version for no reason other than to give the council some laughs. This is us tickling their balls by playing a duff version of a game that they've chosen. It's reverse ball tickling. That's what it is. Anyway, I'm glad the wheel is back. Happy. We're going to be playing some wheel games. I might even do my run Thursday or Friday. Only one of us is left. We're all here just to tickle Octo's balls. Is that what it is? Good version of a Sonic game. There's no such a thing. Well, you're gonna have a fight with Bob if you say that too loudly, Shorty. Anyway, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, Wheelers. We're excited for Season 6. It's gonna be epic. But right now, we're near the end of Zelda 2 on a blind playthrough, so that's what's happening. And I'm excited to finish this because then I'll be able to watch Struggle R when Kylo went up against Mark, and then I'll be able to get the real God Gamer tips. Shit, you might beat Kylo? What? What? I've already called Octo a bell end. Okay, anyway, video game. Sorry. We are on the last dungeon. We're making our own map. Well, we're heading to the last dungeon now because it put us back at the start.
Go!
Video game. So this is Zelda 2. I've never played it before. I was a massive Zelda 1 fan when I was a little boy, but I never played Zelda 2. I played Zelda 3, but I skipped this one, and so this is a kind of like redemption arc for Zelda 2. It gets its chance in the sun finally, and it's been good. It's been better than I expected. After we complete it, if we complete it tonight, we will be ranking it amongst all of the other games that I've completed on the channel. So we'll get to see how good this game really is in real objective reality if I complete it tonight. And then I'll probably do my Sonic run either tomorrow or Friday. And then we're going to be trying to play Minecraft on Saturday. So if you're on the Minecraft realm and you're around Saturday night, you're welcome to join us. We're going to go on a little adventure into the Nether. If you're busy, that's fine. I understand. But if you are not, then get the frick in there. Alright, so you've got to be careful on these bits because this is hell. Like, I'm making it look possible. No worries, Stormy. Sure, we're all just going to die horribly anyway. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we've survived being tilted so far, but mainly because we haven't been playing the game. That's one way of stopping yourself from being tilted, is don't play the game. I'm gonna have to cast heal again. By the time I get to the dungeon, We don't have no magic. Ah, just don't fall off. That's the main thing. Ah! I tried to change me direction and to go back, and then the game didn't let me, and I'm glad it didn't, because I would have died. The pixel giveth. No, no! As soon as I started that jump, I knew that I wasn't going to make it. Why did I start it? Why have I got... How did I started with 3 lives? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Never mind. But yeah, I'm excited to watch Mark race Kylo. Once, I can do this, but... Okay, no, I can't. I know I could just cast jump, but it's a battle of wills now. First of all, I did press jump in time, and it just ignored me. It does do that a little bit on this game, but I've got to do it. Okay, fuck's sake! Wow, I hate myself. It wasn't a race. That's a bit harsh, Tater. How do you think you'd do? I know Mark won, but I think Kylo's no slouch at Zelda 2. I'm sure he'd obliterate me. Trolling bastard. Oh, Tater may remind you, he has a 100% win rate, as he only played once. I went up against Mark and won. Went up against Kylo twice and lost. Says it all. What was you playing? I can't remember. What were you doing, Garlips? Was that Ocarina? I think I might have saw some of that. Alright, here we go. We've got to dodge the rocks. Dodge the rock. Can't dodge the rock. You can't dodge the rock. Literally can't. Garlips, Kylo and I playing rock, paper, scissors. You what? Ocarina of Time Rando. And Sonic CD. Mark and I and Mr. Matt was Symphony of the Night Rando. These randos, I mean, Struggle R seems like a good concept. It's exciting. It's like Big Fannies, but without the Big Fannies. Didn't you know Big Fannies invented racing? Oh god. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the Zelda 2 race once I'm more familiar with the game. Well, once I've completed the game, because I wouldn't want to get any epic God Gamer tips. It wouldn't feel right. Small pussy. You said that. I didn't say that. Kylo admitted he didn't practice and didn't think Mark stood a chance, lol. He learned quickly that God gamers are God gamers for... Oh yeah, Mark is very competitive. Even if it's a game that he's not good at, he'll put the work in. I learned that from Metal Slug. I think I didn't do myself any favours because Mark was complaining about there not being an auto fire, and instead of what I should have done would be like, would be like, yeah, it sucks that there's no auto fire, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Hope your finger's okay, mate. That's what I should have said. But instead, I was like, oh, your finger hurt, little baby. And that was all the fuel Mark needed to dedicate himself to that game. You absolutely fired me. Yeah, I made the wrong decision, mate. I recognise it now. I was a fool. I won't make that mistake again. But it's you know, it's not just a... For there to be a will, there has to be a way, and you create that way. You get what I'm trying to say. There's talent there as well. It's not all determination. Okay. Or maybe the determination forges the talent. Who knows? Isn't that coming soon? What, Big Fannies? It's supposed to be the 6th Saturday. So is that next week? Oh, come on, game. I'm determined to do this jump now. Hello, is this the Nostalgic Gamer official Twitch channel? I love your epic tweets. They bring back all kinds of great memories of video game. Video game is my favorite in the whole world. So epic. Hidden Get Gems content. Epic. Wow. J-Oku Labs, Prime Labs, J-Labs and Prime Labs, Labs and Sonoku Prime. Welcome in, because boy, I wasn't even concentrating on the jump then and I nailed it. Have we got the content for you, mates? Video game? You ain't never seen video game looks this good. Get the frick in here. Happy. We're happy Wednesday. I did it. It's because I wasn't thinking about it. That's how I did it. By not thinking. And my subconscious took over. Because the problem with me is my conscious is a bit of a dickhead. And when my subconscious gets control, it's normally better. Okay. Yeah, but big fannies. 6th of July. Street Fighter Turbo. Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the Super Nintendo. Gonna be a race between me, Rad, Decky, Grom, and Jigs. Quick, Quantum, Doom, buy, borrow, or bury. Oh, it's a broad question, isn't it, Doom? It's a divisive game. Not many people like it. That's a good question. This is epic content. A good discussion point. Thanks for bringing that up there, Cup. We did it again. 2 Turbo was the one I had. That's the one we're going to be doing, Moomin. But Rad, I had that one as well. So I'm expecting to do well, but Rad also had it, and he's pretty good, I will say. I don't know about Decky, Grom, and Jigs. They're a bit of an unknown, and Grom is already saying he's shit at it. I'm gonna die here. Decky's shit at it as well, but you don't know whether they're hustling. They might be hustling bastards, you know what I mean? Grom's gonna get on there, and then he's gonna have a grenade, and we're all gonna be like, I didn't even know Street Fighter had grenades. He's gonna unlock Relento, and Relento's gonna be throwing grenades around, and we didn't even know Relento was in it until Street Fighter Alpha. Oh, the fire goes through your shield. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. It took us a long time to nail down a date, just because it's so difficult with 5 continents, or 4 continents, or 3, or whatever many continents, to have a consistent open window. That's why we play at like fucking stupid o'clock in the morning. Because Jigs is in Japan, Rad's in Canada. This dickhead. Look at it, I'm gonna die. How could I not? Okay, I double died. Me, Decky, and Grom obviously are in a good location. That's like fair and reasonable. But the other 2 dickheads, fucking Canada and Japan, come off it, mate. But we're good enough to play in the morning for them. Do you know what I mean? Even though they've got the dickhead time zones, and ours is a reasonable time zone. It's just great British diplomacy. But Rad isn't God Gamer. I don't know, you know. He's very good. I think I would probably say he's better than me at Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and that is a game I pride myself on being good at. Oh, piss off! What? No, it's game over. It's game over. The knockback? The knockback went on for about 3 years. No. That is very rude. Okay. I've been a little bit distracted. I apologise. It's been very exciting.
I was so excited to post about Hidden Gems video game content epic that I forgot the bits. So here you go. By the way, this channel, buy, borrow, bury, delete, obliterate, or blast into the sun.
Now there's a discussion point. Some of those options definitely apply. So well done for putting some thought and effort into your post there, J-Oku Prime Labs. I appreciate that. Some of those options definitely could apply. Thank you for the bits and support of the channel, mates. Really appreciate it. Hex, get the frick in here. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Hope you're well. We've been a bit distracted. Still only on this bit. The game sent us back to the beginning, mate. I thought we were going to be on the final dungeon. Oh, see that block then? Double block. It does make it, the shield mechanics in this, they do make you feel like a badass when you do it good. Like you're some sort of ninjas, like blocking left, right, like, you can't get me. Okay, you can jump over me and clip me on the shoulder, and then that will get me. But other than that, the fairy, I don't even know why the fairies are in the game, because they're not gettable. Let's end the myth that fairies are gettable. They just escape. Somebody will say you will always spawn at the palace. They did, Hex, but I think what they meant was if you die, not if you turn the game off and load. I think that's what was meant. But I thought that as well. So that's why I was shocked to have to do this again. Probably the people with the crystal never turned the console off. So that's why they thought that you always spawn in the palace. You mean it makes you feel like a hero? Sorry, did I say the offensive word? I just never died, shrug. I don't know what happens when you die. I've never seen the death screen. What's the death sound like on this game? I wouldn't know. That's a good line, actually, to go into someone's stream. Especially if they're struggling. Go into someone's stream and just be like, what's the death sound like on this? I wouldn't know. People keep ruining my odds. Is the bet still live? Okay, I've got to get across the graveyard without a fight. Go! That went well. Never been hit. I've never been hit by these face tossers. Heh. Excellent use of heh. Love a good heh. That, oh yeah, actually that is your line, isn't it? Come, I'm stealing your epic bants. So that's, even if you haven't played it, if you haven't played the game, you can still go into someone's stream and be like, oh, I wouldn't know, this boss never killed me. And they'll be like, what? You never got killed by this boss? Get out of here, you bragging bastard! But really, it's just because you never played the game. Alright, we need to be careful here. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, that health did not last long. Right, if you just take this section steadily, it's not too bad. It's just that at this point in the game, it's easy to try and go quick. These lizard boys who throw rocks cast my mind back to a house I used to walk past to get to my mates. They always chuck water bombs at you out the attic skylight window. Do you know what? I don't miss those days. The Get Good discourse is at an all-time high right now because of the Elden Ring DLC, which is freaking amazing, by the way. I've heard very good things about it, and I'm glad that they didn't dilute what they've already done. And I'm glad that they made it for the proper fans of the game. But I think I was talking to Moon about this earlier today. Like, it's just like one of those topics that just keeps circling around, and we just all have the same discussion over and over again. So let's have that discussion again now. Should games have an easy mode? Is Elden Ring too hard? Same discourse when the base game came out, yeah. But I think it's nice that there's still games being made for people who want a hardcore... Look at this... Look at... Oh! I don't know what the AI is with those things, Miyamoto, but you're a tricksy bastard. They act like they only move a little bit and then they stop, and then they move a little bit and then they stop. So then they move close to you and you wait for them to stop, and they don't stop. They don't stop. They give you a false sense of security. You think you know what's coming, and then they just don't be... Look, he's doing it now. Look at it! I can't risk standing there and swiping. Red AIDS knobhead. They should have an easy mode, but they should shame you for choosing it. I mean, I partly do think that, like, there's nothing wrong with an easy mode. At the same time, I kind of... Some games... I'm not gonna risk this now because we've spent too long trying to get to the palace. I think some games they're catering every aspect of the experience, and it's not as simple as just going have less enemies or, like, you know, make them hit lighter, give you more health. It's not as simple as that to implement an easy mode, and I wouldn't want to see time or resources diverted away from the overall project. Fewer, that's what I said. You ain't never seen grammar done this wrong in HD. Okay. So as long as we be careful, get loose. Fuck off. Whew. But yeah, I don't know where I stand. I'm normally not against an easy mode, and I'm happy for games to be, you know, welcoming to all skill levels, because I think enjoyment is the main thing. But I do think there's nothing wrong with some games being like for hardcore challenge seekers, and, you know, if you're not into that, just don't play it. Most people, not me, don't like hard games. Do you think so? It depends. It goes back to this discussion about games versus entertainment experiences. So what is the majority gaming consumer now? Are they gamers, or are they people who like interactive entertainment experiences? Because there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is we class that as gaming, and that's where the problem is that people, traditionally games were a challenge, and now you've got people who don't want a challenge. They want a nice relaxing light show, which is valid. But when you put those people in with the gamers and it starts changing the shape of games, that's where the problem comes in. So video game sensibilities keep evolving and niche tastes become even more niche. There will become a day when Dark Souls will be considered a casual game. Maybe. Maybe. By making games difficult only, you really reduce the number of people who will buy. Well, I think aiming for lowest common denominator is a bad design decision anyway, and I oppose that outright. And I think when you always try to aim for the majority, you will make sales, probably more than you would with a more niche product, but eventually you're going to hit a point, like you're going to get diminishing returns, and someone's going to come along with something unique that doesn't follow that and doesn't aim for the lowest common denominator, and it's going to revolutionize the whole system, and it'll sell massively, and then everyone else will follow and copy that until that becomes stale, and then eventually someone else will have to break all the rules and go against what marketers say is good practice, and you know, that's the cycle. People aiming for lowest common denominator, high sales, cannot really ever make anything revolutionary. They'll always just imitate greatness rather than create it. Alright, now next death imminent. Dodgson, unethical dub, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I wouldn't say most people don't like hard games. I think there's just too many people who think that every game has to cater to everyone, which is to say, no one. Yeah, I think that's partly what my point is with Elden Ring, is like, not every game does have to cater to everyone, and I think it's, look at this prick. That's a good thing, that they know their audience and they're aiming for their audience. Because a lot of the time when you try to catch everyone, you actually get no one. There's so many games out there, why get upset about a game that you don't enjoy when you can absolutely find one that you do? Well said. I think it's a bit of a tired argument now, this, you know, should games be hard? Like, yeah, it's fine for games to be hard, shut up, but at the same time, just everyone shut up ever, basically, I think. The market would, oh, look, you can't stand still to read chat because Miyamoto won't let you. Miyamoto's like, think you can stand still for 1 second without getting in a fight? Well, have I got an enemy for you. At least on an RPG, you can stand still without a random encounter. Zelda 2. I told you Zelda 2's not an RPG. Bob is in the study of marketing, so Bob's rationalization of everything is going to be dilute it to hit maximum, which is probably works for a time, but I think give me those dollars. But I think short term that is a good strategy, but long term it kills your overall potential. And I think you've got to have the innovators who go against the grain to keep the overall organism alive, to rejuvenate it. Eventually people get fed up with the same old stuff. So people get fed up, and then an innovator will come along that breaks all the rules, and then everyone will go crazy over it, and it'll sell really well, and then you'll get everyone imitating that, and so on and so on. But that's not the role of big companies. Yeah, but I'm not interested in big companies. But I get what you say, and you're not wrong in terms of how it works. The argument that irks me the most is the conflation of difficulty with accessibility. That is a discussion point. Yeah, true. I love Dragon Age 1 and 2, and I love the combat in it, but when Dragon Age 3 came out, the combat was awful. So I was tempted to just put it on easy mode and let the computer win all the fights for me so I could see the story. In the end, I didn't bother and just quit. Still don't know how it all ended. That's the thing. Story and a flash and light show is nice. But I think, and this is part of the overall, I'm going to have to pause the game here just to make this point. This is part of their overall topic of discussion for me, is there are two types of product on the market classed as games. I think there's the old style thing where it's supposed to be a challenging, for once, it's a game. You know, it's supposed to be about how you control the character and survive in the environment that the game presents to you, and how you get better at it via skill. And then there's more of an entertaining, interactive movie type of experience, which I'm not throwing shade at. That's valid, and a lot of people have like it, but I think it's not quite the same as a video game. And when we put these two audiences together under one banner, that's where conflict happens. And I forgot. So like Moomin is probably more of a gamer. So the idea of just putting it on easy to see the story, he lost interest. But there would be people on the other side of it who would find the battle system frustrating and would want to just see the story. So it's nice that that option's there. But those are two different types of consumer. One is looking for a game. The other's looking for an interactive entertainment experience. And if you aim your game to cater to both, it's going to cater to neither. There needs to be a lose condition for a game. But if I lose, then I'll feel bad. No, yeah, potentially good point. I think enter popular opinion, and honestly think that the other argument point is also valid. That's very mature of you to come to that conclusion there, Tater. And that's what I love about this channel. We're all mature, and we can have disagreements without saying things like, Tater, what a fucking idiot. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. You know, we won't say that kind of thing here. And we just tolerate each other. BioWare EA just cannot do open world. Isn't Mass Effect BioWare? Oh, then again, those games aren't technically open world, are they? I've not really played them. If a game has easy mode, then the cock is worthless. What a metaphorical, beautifully metaphorical way of saying it. Yeah, Andromeda was the open world one, isn't it? And that's the one people slated. Yeah. I don't know. I shouldn't really have any opinions because 99% of games you'll mention, I'll be like, oh, I haven't played that yet, but it's on my list. Anyway, we made it to the final dungeon. Now, the real challenge can begin. Yeah, I got the impression it wasn't because it was open world that it was bad. It was just bad and also happened to be open world. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't have a clue. We should be stuck on this bit now till the end. So, we've got our map in the bottom left corner. As you can see, this is made in Excel. This is because it's the most very seriousest gaming channel in the history of video games. This side here, we've pretty much boxed off. We're looking to head here. These blue squares are places we haven't been yet. So we're going to head in this direction. It's no Addams Family map, but it'll do. I mean, Excel, just Microsoft themselves are not capable of creating something that beautiful, that dynamic. But yeah, it'll do. Doubt might have been a bad bet here. I don't know, Decky, because I don't know how long this dungeon is or what it's going to throw at me. I've got some of it mapped out, but I don't know how much more there is. Already I've took a wrong turn. So it's good having a map, isn't it? It's even better if you follow it. Uh-oh.
Insert last-minute opinionated comment vehemently agreeing and disagreeing with everyone simultaneously.
Wait, what? You can't say that, but I mean, I do agree. But Jesus Christ, Walk. What the... But she's right, though. Walk. Get the frick out of here, Walk. Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. 43 incredible months of your wonderful company. Happy. I hope you're well. We're near the end. I hope. I think the one thing we can all agree on, microtransactions day one, 5 million gigabyte patches can do one. Definitely do agree on. He's actually found something that we can agree on. He's ended the stream early today and still hasn't examined every pixel. Hold strong. Yeah, I've got to end a little bit early. Also next death imminent. So we're going to be ending about 10:30. Day one paid DLC, especially when it's already on the disc or whatever. Oh god, we're getting to... Wait, I've lost... We haven't had any forks in the road to look at yet, have we? Or have we? I need to concentrate on video game or I'm going to die, but the chat is just too engaging. Oh, I didn't give Wheel of Struggle a shout out. Where's me bloody manners? And where's me brain? Where is my mind? Is it just called Wheel of Struggle? That's the... Give Wheel of Struggle a follow, guys. If you want, anyone can enter. It's a fun competition. It's a new season, so we're all getting up in at entry level. Check them out. Now is the time to enter. It's a whole new season. Disagree. I like spending $52 for costumes in a single-player game. Oh, look, we're dead. I can't afford anything. Yeah. Download code on the disc. Love how Capcom keeps doing the scummiest things, but people never give them the same shit they give EA. I think Capcom has built an awful lot of goodwill. And even these days, they're still doing justice, for the most part, to their beloved franchises. So I think with Capcom, they can get away with a lot. I'm not denying that they're pulling some dodgy shit on EA level. But I think they still look after their main franchises and their fans in a way which makes them have a lot of... People have a lot of forgiveness for them. That's my take. Doesn't mean it's right. It's a fun competition, Q says. That's why he gets ultra tilted and stressed out every Wheel of Struggle round. And what are you talking about, Jay? I'm the least tilted competitor on the entire... I literally am always calm and kind. And I always especially... I always especially consider the game and fans of the game, and I don't want to offend any fans of the game, so I'm always very careful in that respect to not slate the game when I'm playing the game. EA just buys other people's shit and then drives it straight into the ground, plus multiple other issues. Capcom's got a long storied history with a lot of powerful franchises, and they generally look after those franchises, I feel like, for the most part. Which is, yeah, it's different than EA or someone buying one and just trashing it. And then as post-mortems, he blames chat for distracting. Chat, it is all chat's fault, let's be fair. Let's be fair about this. Remember where Q got so tilted in Marathon Kiters had to make the decision of allowing to tell him Where to... No, I don't remember that. What? What kind of retconnery is this? Also, I thought Marathon was a very pleasant experience, apart from the bit where I was stood right in front of the healing station and didn't recognise that it was a healing station. And the part where I actually used the healing station but still didn't recognise that I was using a healing station. And then I wandered around for a further 2 or 3 hours looking for a healing station and cursing the game for not having one after I'd touched it already. Apart from that, Marathon was fine. I was even blocking. I genuinely don't remember, mate. Never been tilted in my life, though. I know that. Alright, we're going to face a blue dickhead now. I mean, blue friend. We're about to face blue friend. So let's be... Here he is. It's blue friend. Hello, friend. Oh, that's a lovely jump you've got there. Be a shame if it went right into me. Oh, God, we're going to die. I always cast shield well too late. I'm not going to even cast it, you know. Fuck it. We're doomed. We're dead. Marathon's back on the wheel, so I need to... How did Sonic Subwheel happen? Was it like one of the options on the main wheel? Or is it just a sort of like, just a prank, bro? You thought the wheel was back? Well, it's a different wheel. Lol. Or was like something on the wheel got selected which led to the subwheel? I'll have to watch the VOD. It was a 10-week countdown, and if it didn't show up in those 10 weeks, it was gone. What? I don't get it. Capcom went through a mini renaissance with Resident Evil 7 and they also did some Mega Man stuff. And I think the Capcom collections of classic stuff also seem to be pretty well handled. Microtransactions are shit, but thus far don't intrude. Mega 11. I didn't mean to fall. Look, I need to pay attention to the game. It's all chat's fault. Let the record show. Sorry, Stormy, I don't if you're talking about the wheel, it was a 10-week countdown wheel, and if it didn't show up in those 10 weeks, it was gone. I'm going to have to watch it because I don't understand. But I appreciate you trying to explain. It was a hidden subwheel Mark 10. So did the number 10 come out on the main wheel? Or was the main wheel not even involved? We told Doctor we didn't want Sonic. He said, okay, let's have a fun full subwheel of just Sonic games. If it doesn't get picked in 10 weeks, then it goes away and you don't get... Oh. Oh. So it was one option on the main wheel, and it came out first go. Wow. See, it's a simulation. It affects outside of this channel. Thanks, Kylo, and welcome in, mate. Happy Wednesday. Alright, so wait there. Did we do test spins? I think I've gone a different way. We did do test spins, so we can't even argue that it was a duff wheel. We can't even argue that Octo tampered with the wheel. Unless there was a switch of wheels. Test spin was Sonic GBA again. Oh, stop it. Right, I need to watch the VOD. But first I need to concentrate on this video game. It's for the ball tickles, and little did we know our balls were going to get smashed to pieces. Some of us don't even have balls, and they were still smashed to pieces. That's how bad it was. if you pause at the right moment, you get to see the heat death of the universe happen when it gets choked. Like that bit on The Simpsons where you get to see the exact moment Ralph's heart breaks. Pause. I can't be blamed. I rooted for Tetris. I can't be blamed. I was only lurking. I didn't say a word. But it's funny, isn't it? Because if you wrote that as like a comedy script, everyone would be like, no, that's bollocks, shut up. But it happened. In real life HD. Okay, I think I might be going left here rather than right. No, I'm not. I'm going right. Okay. Oh, I didn't expect them. No. Hell yeah. Tetris on the wheel, that's a really... I also think Decky's Final Fantasy minigames is going to be really cool. Tetris, I'm not going to do well at. I like Tetris, but I'm not great at it. But it'll be fun. Come on, bot! Oh, we are here. So this enemy, this little blue blob, this Dragon Warrior-esque creature, is called Bot, and he's a twat. He jumps when you least expect. There's Dickhead. Alright, let's cast shield now. Fuck off. We're dead. Fuck off. Go away. This guy's not, like, killable. Let's not pretend he is, because he's not. He's far too advanced for that. All we can do is avoid him. That was Ash's nom. Hell yeah. I don't know, is the people that haven't played Tetris? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Go! Sod off, you absolute wanker. Go! Oh! I feel like I didn't have much trouble with this guy last time. There's no point in doing that because he follows you. I wouldn't mind. It's that if he touches you, you take insane damage. If he hits you with a sword, it's not that bad. But if he touches you, he's got like the touch. That is just like unbelievably powerful. Which I always think is a weird thing in games. Like you can get a slice from a sword right through your jugular. 1 damage. Someone touches you with the pinky. That's 25 damage! But whatever. Miyamoto's like, what about if we make the enemy touching the character really painful and we make the character really fast and mobile? Oh, Miyamoto, that's a really good idea. The kid's gonna love it. Okay. Where am I on the map? I think I am here or here. When someone touches you, though, it's psychological damage that gets you. True, Moomin, true, but normally not till, like, normally that doesn't kick in till later, you know what I mean? Miyamoto also gave you the ability to use shield and life, yet you barely touch those. That's because, for that one screen, rinse my entire magic collection, when I'm just going to run past anyway. And then I'll have nothing for the next screen, Kylo. That's why. Now, let's be honest, he's not dodgeable. How come I can't hit him? Hello, Gamerman, and hello all. Hublero, hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Nice to see you. But yeah, the psychological damage normally just a bit delayed. Grom Labs, happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Oh, look at this dickhead. I want the experience now. Hudson 0805. Thanks for the follow. Is that Hudson? Didn't even know you wasn't following me. Wasn't you following? Welcome to the community of pain and suffering. I've got to get him. I've no idea. Me either, but welcome in, mate. You might have just been taking part in Grom's epic hilarious joke that he always does, where he acts like a new follower, and then it's like, it's honestly, it gets funnier every time he does it. It's top tier. Maybe you were doing that. Oh no! This is exactly what we didn't want. Oh, welcome to the community, Decky. We've got a new follower, guys. It's Decky. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Decky. Top tier bants. Absolute pinnacle of bants. Get the frick in here and welcome to the community, Deckers. Probably just me being a bad Twitch user. Okay, well, either way, mates, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're good. Sounds like a loser. Where's not Decky? What a guy. Decky? I've heard of that chap. Alright, guys. I need to... Decky's an absolute legend. We all know it, really. Now look at this terrible gameplay. Look, Kylo is judging me here, so I need to step it up. It's all nice that we've got a wonderful community and we have good chats, but I'm being actively judged, so we need to step it up here. I need to turn my concentration levels into overdrive. Darn right. Active judgeism in real-time HD, yeah. So I need to get good fast. And then I'm gonna watch Kylo vs Mark after I complete this game, if I complete it. I have not made any progress into the map this stream so far. But we've only just been going just over an hour, is it? You don't need to watch that. Just take my word for it. Oh, well, congratulations, Kylo. I'd heard different. In fact, Tater was giving you a bit of some banter, throwing some banter your way earlier on, but he was thinking that you were here, to be fair to him, and he was just trying to wind you up. But I'm looking forward to seeing it. But I didn't want to watch it before I played this, because I knew I'd get some God Gamer tips, and I don't want them until I've finished it. I didn't see Tater race me in any game, so I don't know. Well, his counter to that, and I don't know why I'm even fighting his battles for him, but his counter to that would be that he's got a 100% win record on the Struggle R. I don't know why I'm fighting that battle for him. Do you reckon Link's head juice, heal juice, is Lucozade? Did they have Lucozade in... Okay, wait there, we have got to get past this dickhead. Did they have Lucozade in Japan? Wasn't Lucozade originally marketed as medicinal? Head juice is a bit of a different thing. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry, my bad. What do you reckon Link's... Well, let's take that as the question, though. Do you reckon Link's head juice is made of Lucozade? I mean, it's got glucose. It gives you energy. Isn't that what your head needs? Right, we need to track the map here. I think I'm going right. So I think I'm here. Based on my navigational abilities, or lack of, I think I'm here. So we're going right and then down. Let's just try and get to a new section of the frickin' map, shall we? And the thing is, Kylo, like, casting shield is all well and good if it lasted more than 1 pixel. Like, take 2 steps to the right and it's wore off. So that makes it less viable. And I know you probably know the right screens to use it on. But just saying use shield is not necessarily good advice, because it'll wear off a second later. It is quite cheap to cast, to be fair. Your head juice came out your nose. Now I think head juice is different to blood. Am I getting this right? Isn't there a sort of like membrane around the brain? That's what I'm thinking of when I think head juice. Or is that what you're talking about? Did your membrane? Your cerebral... Okay, it wasn't blood. Next death is imminent. Alright, we're already dead. We're already dead. Come on, kill me. That sounds a bit heavy, like. Here's the guy who killed you twice in a 3-life run. I think shield is very appropriate to use, Lamau. Well, he's only killing me because I'm of chat. That's the only reason. It's not like I can't handle him. It's just because I'm reading chat. That's all it is, mate. So... it's all chat's fault. Obviously, I could handle him easy. Just don't really want to. It's more entertaining for the viewers if I don't. You know what I mean? Well, at least, Hudson, at least you had no ill effects from it, eh? You're alright. You had, you know, your brain turned to mush, and you're okay. See, you can't even do the jump and majiggity on him because he jumps. Alright, he's getting it now. He's not getting it. This guy is literally impossible. Oh my god, I hate him. I could cast fire, I guess. Just die! Now it's personal. He cannot be killed. Look at even the head one, he blocks. Oh, you are pissing me off. We did it! Fucker. Change chat to emoji only when facing the boss. What an input reading bastard. Most rigged dickhead in the history of video games. And then we've got a red variant coming up. He's okay, no ill effects. You aren't meta. No, that was a joke. That was one of them. You know, one of them things where you say, I done that and it never done me any harm, and it's sort of like saying, yeah, but you're fucked up in it. But it's only a joke, just banter. All right, go. Oh, I wanted that magic. All right, now we've got red dickhead. So now we've got red dickhead coming up. Oh, no, maybe not yet. I wish I had magic for red dickhead, but I've spent it all. I've spent it all, Kylo. Why have I spent it all? But did I not get experience for killing him? I know, because it's because you preyed on my... You pushed me buttons, mate. I had to defend my ego. Oh god. Fuck this. Okay, I think this is now where we're getting in new territory. This is here. We made it, gamers. And we've got a life to spare. Hell yeah. Let me just have a quick sip of hydration. We've got half a pixel of health. So let's try and find half a pixel of new dungeon. Now with Link Head Juice. Available from all good retailers. Okay. Hydrate. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, guys. Thanks for redeeming hydrate. Well, what would I do without you? Okay, so we're going left first in case you didn't notice. It's the other side of that majiggity bastard. Okay. Can I cast spell? Because this is a bit suspect. I can't afford to cast spell. I feel like I don't want to leave this room without casting spell in it. Just gamer instinct. Can we... Bot's a bit dodgy there though, isn't he? I don't like Bot being there. I'd like to just box that room off as a dead end, but I don't trust it. We all know how Twitch streamers were born without thirst receptors. That's true. And thanks... Oh, I have been here. Okay, we need to be careful. See, he did 2 off for like 1 second of an input. Praise be to Yevon. Can we get out? But we need magic, not health. Okay, well let's... We can get rid of... We'll put fairy here. Or health. Health! And we change it to orange. Change the text to black. I know you can't see this, but I can see it, and that's what matters. So that's a dead end. I needed both, that's true. That's valid, yeah. But I really don't want to leave this room on the left without casting spell. But I'm going to have to. So let's go down. And it's another fork in the road. Would you Adam and Eve it? It's only gone and done another fork in the road. Okay. Love health. Okay, we'll go left again. Bart, give us some magic, mate. Oh, maybe this guy. Rigged. No! Alright, we're getting fucked. Has anyone got any magic? Please, sir. Just a bit. Okay, these dudes. Thing is, I don't know how many squares I need to be able to cast a 16. Fuck off. I'm gonna die to them anyway. We're not getting magic, we're just getting killed. Love playing Minecraft. If you don't know, Minecraft, yes, invented Zelda 2. As you can see. Wonder! Clutch Gamer 79, what a time to enter. Okay. Well, I feel like there was more to see on the left, but we fell. So we'll stretch this map out like this, and then we go like this, and like this, and like this, and then we will purplize it to suggest that we fell here, and now we're here. Okay. Clutch, where were you when I needed you, man? Purplize it. It's a very important thing that has to happen sometimes. So I have figured out, you know, I was moaning a lot about the momentum of the jump. I figured out it's not momentum based. It's purely the apex of your jump. If it's right at the apex, he'll get up. And if it's slightly before or after, he won't. But coming from a Mario background, that's just the opposite of what I expect. So, fair enough. I get it now, and I'm sorry for all of those things that I said. What an idiot for expecting Mario type physics. Literally nothing, really. But I've got to break every block, because if I don't, then it'll be something. Now there maybe I need to use spell here as well, but I'm gonna save it for the room of... Wah! Oh frick. I think it's impressive the size of that enemy, considering this is 87. It's King Slime! Ah! Come on, Q! You could do it, Q! What? I can die. Now I want to cast heal, but I shouldn't. Okay, you know what? So this is a dead end, I think. And then this is more Majiggidy-itis. I don't know, I got it. I understand, mate. I get it. I can barely contain my own excitement. Oh, fuck. Okay, I bet you've got to go down there. I think that's somewhere you've got to go. It's getting even more trickstery. So if we go here, there's a fall, which we're going to mark with a purple Majiggidy. Purplerize it, but then we carry on. This way. Link in the fall. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, not the fish that shoot fireballs that you can't block. Except unless you cast Reflect, but Reflect's too expensive of a spell, so I never ever use it. Ah! Now there's going to be another blue dickhead. Uh-oh, okay. Well, this is not too bad, actually. This might give me... It won't give me anything. I don't know what I'm saying. Little sliver. I don't think we can afford... We can't afford a heal anyway. Look at these physics. DVD video. Hit that corner. Oh, I nearly did. Oh, piss off with your hitbox cube. It hit a corner, alright. And nothing, no experience, no drop, you can fuck off. Nah. Oh, that would... Ah! Oh! Game! That would have been nice, like 20 seconds ago. I also feel like I've got to collect it because I want to know if there's a drop behind it. We're basically dead anyway on this round. Okay. So it was a dead end with a fairy, which is useful. So let's mark that. Health. Oh, it's a big dungeon. Rigged. But it's the last dungeon, so I don't mind that. I think that's the correct thing to do. I always find it a bit underwhelming or anticlimactic when you've had a really brilliant game and the ending is kind of easy or half-assed. Okay, do we want to go that? I think that might be progress. So let's... I don't think we can get back up though either. So, oh god. Let's try and cast spell on this dead end so that we can at least box that off. But yeah, I think the end of the game should be, you know, it should test everything you've learned up to that point. It should push your buttons. It should be epic. This room seems curiously empty. Let's cast spell. Absolutely facko. So what's the point of this? Just a dead end? At least I can now... I mean, Kylo and Mark and that, probably, or crystal holders, probably be like, haha, you don't even know the point of this room. But I don't think there's a way up. Oh, you respawning bastard. I love overpowered bot. Don't forget, guys, if you have completed this game, do let me know, because you'll score a crystal for the league table. And it's a new season, relatively new season, so the sooner you get in there with your crystal, the higher you will be. I have completed it. Thanks, Fuchsia. You only get one crystal, I'm afraid. This is just... I completed this when I was 11, I think. Okay, Hudson. Welcome to the Council of Wisdom. So what we do, we've got a league table. Every time I'm playing a campaign game, if you've completed that game that I'm playing, you get a crystal. And whoever has the most crystals wins the league at the end of the year. It's that simple. So you're on the board now. I'm old and I feel this is slightly unfair. Why is it unfair, mate? I have not... Oh my god, look at this dickhead. Welcome in, Helmac. Could we stop him jumping? Happy. I need to cast shield early. Oh, I've killed him right after. What a waste of shield. Did you just call me a dickhead? No, I was on about the red guy who just came in. Sorry. No, I didn't. It wasn't. No. But welcome in, Helmac. Welcome in, Nomad. Happy Wednesday, guys. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Because I was not a popular child and spent a lot of time playing video games. I think a lot of us could say the same, Hudson, so don't worry. We're all geeks here, except for Helmac. I would never call Helmac a geek. Did you call Helmac a dickhead? Q, how could you call... Oh god, that's gonna be one of the told stories of the stream now, isn't it? Like, in a year's time. Remember that time Q called Helmac a dickhead? I remember, yeah, I was there, yeah. I remember him calling... The cheek of him. Oh, but she's such a lovely woman that she let him off, but... He still did it, didn't he, the bastard? That's now official quantum law. Oh, this looks a bit endgamey. Let me off! Okay, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Wait, we need to map this. So you can fall again, and it looks the same, but it's not. So this is this bit I'll put as blue. What makes you think that's the situation? Well, it just perhaps a little bit of emotional manipulation on my part, but it was the fact that I prefaced it with she's such a lovely woman. So I guess if the letting me off part's not true, maybe the other part is also called into question. Any video game? Let's play video game. That bit's true. The rest, oh god. Okay. Now this is oh my god. What is it? You want an ugly motherfucker? No, but welcome in, guys. I did not call you a dickhead, Helmac. You know that. I was talking about the red dude that popped up on screen. Right, let's cast Thunder and waste all our magic. That did it turned blue. Well, is that good? Did we want it to turn blue? I can hit it on the head now. Could I don't know if I could before. It looks like the little dot above its head is what we're aiming for. I can't cast heal with three blocks of Majigity. No, I don't believe that we are aiming for the little dot now. I'm trying. Maybe the upward strike doesn't hurt it. But you know how hard it is to dodge those things? Okay, game over. Fine. I'm happy with that actually, because we've got a little bit more exploration to do. Right, look at this mad wall. Should have got it polished. You need to get your sword polished. Okay. The old woman is back in town, which is all the way across the forest. So we're going left, following our wonderful map. We need to improve the gameplay. Rigged. Oh, that's rigged. How long is this flame going to persist on screen? Oh, the riggery. Oh, riggery. You wouldn't go across a forest for a polishing? No, because there's so many dickheads in the forest. No, to be honest. For the record, Q calls Hellmacher. Oh, thanks. Immortalised forever. Thanks, moment. Definitely happened. I love the way everyone was like, "Did you, Q? Oh, I can't believe you done that." There was no like, no, Q wouldn't do that, or I'm sure he meant the enemy on screen. No, none of that. I also live in a forest. Now it's personal. Do you really? That's my dream. To live in a little cabin in the woods. That's epic. Jealous. And I'm not against forests. It's just that there's a... Oh, I did say that there's dickheads in the forest, didn't I? Oh, I'm just going to stop talking. Ew, trees. Ew, wildlife. Listen, guys. I'm an expert in marketing, and let me tell you something. Trees, they're overrated. Yeah, we're going to be replacing all of this with real estate. Ah! Okay, here's dickhead. Oh my god. Overrated in HD. I need max concrete and steel. That'd be a good name for a game. Max concrete. Because concrete is like a way of saying like they're hard. Like if someone's proper hard, you'd say, oh, they're concrete. So max concrete, that's a fucking sick name for a character. It's like Max Payne, but like an extra level of hardness. Forest has fewer lizards. I love forest. Max cobblestone. Now you're going too far. That's over-egged. Max cobblestone, that's like the highest power that you can even possibly imagine. Okay, so am I going left here? No, I'm going right. I can't get to where I'm going without these red and blue dickheads rinsing all of me stuff. That's the problem I'm having. Max Asphalt. Welcome in, Blink. Happy whatever day it is. Wednesday, I believe. Q calling Hellmacher dickhead reminds me of 2019. Pause for effect. And 2020. And 2021 and 2022 and 2023. Haha! Funny. He never misses. Oh, epic magic. When I lived in the jungle, Hellmach was complaining about the lizard screams coming through on my microphone in Minecraft. Okay, we got saved a lifeline there with that magic. Always 1 CCs is QB. Okay, I need to concentrate on the map. Guys, what you're saying is all like really interesting and everything. But I've got a job to do. I gotta save Princess Zelda II. And we learned an epic fact as well. The reason this game is called Zelda 2 is because it's a different Zelda from Zelda 1. It's the second. There's 2 Princess Zeldas and this is the second one. So that's it. What an epic fact to learn. Does this song ever stop? can't explain that. Right, go. He's coming. No! So I cast shield and then didn't take a hit. Do you see? Do you see how the universe hates me? Mother of God. Big raids today. Wow, Shawnee, thank you very much for the raid, mate. Welcome in, raiders. This is Quantum Player 1 versus the computer. It's basically me versus every game in the history of the world ever. This is a blind playthrough of Zelda 2. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a nice Wednesday. Shawnee, thanks very much for the raid, mate. How was you getting on? Was you still doing Breath of Fire? Let me shout this out correctly. Guys, give Shawnee a follow. He's a very talented RPG speedrunner and one of the experts of As Your Dreams on the entire internet. So if you love that game, as I know you do, then he's a source of information to go to for that kind of thing. He also recently raced against iBlink at Breath of Fire, and iBlink won, but I believe Shawnee suffered some bad technical difficulties, and now Shawnee's gonna get revenge because he's just PB'd in Breath of Fire. Welcome in, guys. Happy Wednesday. Talented RPG runner, aka the opposite of me. Yeah, exactly. You've corrected the technical issue now, so basically you want a rematch. Is that what you're saying? It's probably not the second Zelda. This game is the last game Oh, fair. That's fair. Hex, yeah. Good points. Valid. So, Shawnee vs iBlink. The rematch. Technical difficulties ironed out. iBlink's like, we didn't agree to a rematch. Thanks for the follow. Gina, is that... Sorry, I need to put a background on me follow. Jin Tatsu, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the community. Look at this absolute dickhead. Not you. Not Helmach. This guy in blue. Sorry, I couldn't see it properly. Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh my god! No, no, no! Oh my god, that was close. But yeah, Jintatsu, welcome in. Sorry about that. Happy. Now, if my map is correct, there is a fairy at the end of this room. So don't panic, gamers. But can we die getting it? Yes. Will we die getting it? Oh, baby. The blue rabies, they are very nasty. You don't ever have to apologise. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the situation. But I got your name wrong. I'm fine with apologising. That's not a big deal. But welcome in, and thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a nice Wednesday. We're trying to beat Zelda 2 in a blind playthrough, and we're near the end. This is the final dungeon. So I wanted to cast a spell here just because I don't trust Miyamoto. Okay, I'm glad I've ticked that box. Of course it did absolutely fuck all. Did you just say you don't love me? I did not say whether that I did or did not love you. I did not comment on my love status for you, Helmach, at all in any way, shape or form. Thank you. But thanks for inquiring. No, you didn't. Stop it. You can't just make stuff up and then go, I did mention, yeah, no, I said, so Jin Tatsu came in and I said, look at this dickhead. And then I said, the enemy on screen, not you, Jin Tatsu. And then I said, and not Helmach. That's what I said. Okay. So maybe you've heard Jin Tatsu and it sounded like I love you to you because you're always listening to think in case I might say I love you. That's what you're listening out for. Maybe that was it. And it sounded a bit similar. Maybe that was it. No. Still judging, Kylo, still judging. Okay. So I think we already did this room, didn't we? And it was nothing. It was just a dead end. So we're going this way now. Let's try not to fall. Or are we supposed to fall? I think we're supposed to fall. There are 2 heals. Wait. Wait, my map looks fucked now. There's a blue area that I haven't done yet. So there's a... Okay, so have I been this... I've been this way. But the map says I haven't, so now I need to fix the map. Q doesn't love dickhead Helmac in the forest. Oh boy, wait till everyone hears about this. Just wow. Okay, so that's the dead end room. Did I fuck the map up? So that's a dead end, so we can just get rid of that. No, your map is fine. Okay, so I think I've just stopped. I missed the detail. I keep getting distracted. That's the problem, I know. Ah! See, even Kylo agrees that it's all chat's fault. Thanks, Kylo. So if we go down a level and then we go on the right, it's a dead end. Let's just verify that though. Yeah, this has got those 2. Oh no, it's got blue dickhead. Bye. Bye. Is that like a RNG thing? I'm pretty sure we didn't have blue dickhead last time. Okay. We're not good. We don't need to see that side of the screen. It's fine. Yeah, I haven't had a mud hut for weeks. God. I need to go have breakfast, lunch. Take care. Shawnee, thanks very much for the raid. Look after yourself, pal. And good luck in your future RPG races. One of these days, we'll have another game of bowling. See who the real Ultra Chad is. You never upgraded the dare to mud. I don't think mud is an upgrade, to be honest. I think mud looks ugly. Being updated to a more flammable compound. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, now one of these... Alright, let's not... Because one of these is a hole. I love you, muchacho. Thanks so much, Tubes. Oh, were you talking to Helmac? Okay. None of you wouldn't dare. None of you would. No. Right. Video game. Do you remember to bring your cobblestone sword this time? What, in Zelda? Oh, okay, there we go. I wish you were my little bro and Sonic the Hedgehog would be my big bro. Oh, isn't that lovely? Wait. I think that's lovely. I don't know. I hope it's not disturbing. Alright, so we fell, and then on the left is a dead end, and on the right is a fairy. Yeah, that'd be... It'd be boss to have Sonic the Hedgehog as a brother, wouldn't it? Yeah. Not so much me. Has Alice changed her name? Why do you say that? Not gonna heal because there's a fairy over here. So... Fairy... Cross the bridge, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'm gonna die, and here I'm gonna die. Okay, this is the one. Nightbot got it. Yeah, I didn't get it. Ah! Rigged. Alright, that's good. We like that. So now we're going to fall again and go right. So I hit the enemy once. Last time I cast lightning. That's rigged. And it changed colour. Now I don't know whether that's like this game's equivalent of the silver arrow or something. Was it just like, was it supposed to be a secret trick that I've just stumbled upon the way I always do? Or, I mean, these are rhetorical questions, by the way. Oh, look at the dickhead. No! He had to go exactly inside the place I'm going, and then the knockback had to be exactly the number of pixels to knock me all the way off. Miyamoto, you're evil. What were the chances? God damn it. Alright. So let's see if we can hit him without thunder. We're in experimentation. Let's shield. Hello, you absolute... Okay, it's got no face. Okay, I think I need to cast thunder. See, look, now it's got a face. Maybe I should cast fire as well. Now it's blue. I'm never going to be able to hit it with a fireball, am I? It's never going to come low enough. I mean, if Link could shoot a fireball upwards... Okay, that hit but didn't damage. So we've learned something. Maybe I need to cast jump. Maybe I need to cast spell. Let's just cast spell because then we can know that spell is bollocks. Like a nollie where it goes back up? How dare you? Okay, that was a hit. So was that. That wasn't a hit. Okay, that was a hit. Is it the face I'm supposed to hit? I think it's the face. I was aiming for the thing above the face. Right, I knew I was going to die there, but we learned something. Which is how not to play the game. I don't think I need... I think fire was a waste of MP, but I think thunder might be essential. I'm going to try and hit it in the face. Yeah, I think thunder's essential. That was a hit. Come on, ref. See a little bit of slowdown then? Rigged. 3 hits? Is its face not a hitbox? Oh my god, I can touch its face without damage? Okay, that's not going to be the final form though, is it? I didn't realise that I could touch its face. Old man! With the Triforce? Oh god. Oh, is this like a Link from another time? Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, but we're dead. Kylo, you just don't get it, do you? You just don't get it. It's easy to, when you know, to go, haha, you didn't know right away. I knew before you were even born. But that's just you telling yourself bollocks to make yourself feel good. Okay. I said it all out loud. Well, it's hard to put your thoughts together when you first encounter an enemy, alright? And you're also streaming and chatting. Okay, I need to think about this. I haven't got shield anymore. Okay, go. Oh, I hit him. Rigged. Okay, we are going to die here. I know that, but it's a learning. Oh, ow. Okay. He got me in the back! Okay. Okay. I need a drink. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Scars on the back are a swordsman's shame. Hey, I think I did well to solve the thunder aspect and also to find the hole to get to him. I bet you there's been people who've got lost in this dungeon wandering around still to this day. Like they had this game as a kid in 1987 and to this day they're still wandering the halls of this dungeon looking for the right pixel. That's the wrong way. Ah! The appropriately named Thunderbird. Oh. I didn't know, that's why. That's why you get those names. That's why sometimes you don't know the names of the enemies. I never found the hole on my own, I was guided to it. But did you have a chance to look before being guided to it though, Blink? 'Cause sometimes backseaters steal. That's the problem with backseating, is if you want to feel epic, like I solved it all on my own, and they steal that moment from you. But I get the urge to backseat at the same time. Oh wait, was Blink just being... No, Blink was actually just talking about the game for once. And how dare we? Pissing myself laughing. How dare we? Pissing myself laughing. Alright, we're not out the woods. We made good progress, but we've got a long way to go yet. My early miss did have a double... Oh, wait. I wanted to get a giggle out of you. Well, that way, I think I'm already dead. I think there's no point in casting a spell. I'm already dead. Thanks, game. Pay attention, Quantum. Okay, so... I need to essentially just survive these guys, because there's 2 fairies at the end. And there's also an opportunity to fill your magic up. I've forgotten where it is now, but it's in the statue. So it does give you a chance to get through. Okay, so I want to go right here. This is a bad idea, but fuck it. Okay, this is the magic. Or it could be a baddie. Keep forgetting that Miyamoto made this game. Told ya! Miyamoto special. Oh boy. I don't know what I expected. Fuck off, bots! Alright, we're gonna face Dickhead. Next Dickhead imminence. Go! It's this bit. This is how he gets you. I think you just need to cast shield, but it's too late for shield now. This is the most rigged thing I've ever seen. Okay. Oh, it's always magic when I can't get it. Okay, so now I want to go... Wait. Right again, and there should be another lift. How many more dickheads? This guy's not too bad. Although I don't like that flame that comes after you. And then... Oh, no! Okay, let's get shield in early because we've got no heal. Go, 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 go. It always is the way. I cast shield and then I don't get hit. It's like the universe just likes to laugh at me. Every single time I've cast shield on that section, I'm not being hit. It just likes laughing at me. Whatever. We haven't got thunder now. We can't afford thunder. We all like laughing at him. I know you do. But the universe actually can create the situation. And it does. Okay, so that was... So we want to go down again. I need magic though, really. And there's bots here, and I've got ranged. But they're too stupid to be killed. They're too suicidal. No! You can't really control your bounce, can you? You just have to... I think you're just carried by your momentum. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Speaking of suicidal... Oh, I've got magic anyway. That's one way of doing it. That's one way... Okay. Takes notes. How to die in video game. That's a dead end. Going left. This is fine. Oh. Oh. Huh. No! Flame! Sorry, but flame traveling that way is rigged. Okay, now we'll get the fairy. No! Do you have an opportunity after the Thunderbird to go back and get the fairy, I wonder? I don't really want to... Yeah. Rhetorical question, by the way. Megabot. Oh god. Oh no, he's faster than me. Are we going? Oh, we're gonna... Ah! Okay. Rigged. Yeah, Megabot. It's like I've Transformers, lol. Get it? Lol, 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 lol. Look, it keeps giving me magic now because I don't need it. It's the universe laughing at me again. Piss off. I'm much better at the jumps now that I understand how they work, though. Rigged. Come on, gamers. Rigged. These are undodgeable. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm tilted. That's not RNG. That's the game purposely trying to fuck me off. Like, it's literally twisting me nipple and pulling me hair at the same time. That's not RNG. That is the game going, haha, dickhead. Engage tilt mode filter. I think we need to, yeah. It's not to do with get good. It's to do with the game being a twat. Guess Q's rigged is my arse. Yeah. Probably Storm. Right, we're already fucked. This is the last life. Before you go right, can I ask a favour? Sure. No. No backseating or hints. That is true. Go left again. Wait. Ban him. Okay. I just won't do it. Oh, Thunderbolt Bird didn't come back. I've just cast shield for no reason. Alright, we're dead anyway. So, I want shield. It's me. I'm Doubters. I'm the Doubter, it's me. What I'll do, Kylo, after I complete the game, if I do, then we'll check. This is a tough one. I'm not going to do this, like, immediately, because it's... Does he act on his own, or does he follow my... Yeah, he acts on his own. He's got an auto-slide maneuver while he's crouched. What a cheeky, sneaky bastard. Auto-slide? So I can't stomp him, because he's on roller skates. So he's not stompable. And his roller skates are programmed. Like, I think I might have... His roller skates have got anti-magnetism with my sword. So, the closer my sword is to him, the more the roller skates will push him away. Which is clever. That must be the kind of technology they have in the future. So he's not stomp-onable. He says, see you later, boy. I wonder if fire... We do have that technology now, but it's kept secret. The military have probably got it, haven't they, Merman? Probably a random drop anyway. Okay, but what I'll do is I'll save state before I go in. And after I complete the game, I'll check it out. That was rigged because I was pressing down. Okay. Zelda 2 invented Minecraft confirmed. Are you sure it's not that Minecraft invented Zelda 2, Bob? Alright, this guy is a cheating little weasel. See, cast shield and then doesn't get hit again. Every time. Time does get confusing. But I think there's definitely a similarity going on there, mate, isn't there? Between Minecraft and Zelda 2. Minecraft is Zelda 2 confirmed? Well, I would never have come to that conclusion. Zero. That's heavy. The implications of that have just rippled through. I didn't even get experience through the entire majiggity. Go and take a shower, Mark. Have the question answered for me. Have a nice shower, Manine. I just felt like saying words. No, that was deep. That was deep, Zero. Remember when I said I can do the jumps now? I was lying. It's only going to be a red dickhead anyway, because Miyamoto hates me. I don't even really need the magic now. Okay, so I don't understand. I thought I understood. But you must have to have momentum. But there's no room to get momentum. But I have done it before, so... There's a momentum aspect to it that's not momentum based. Why do they all hate me? Oh, come on, ref. If you get the big jump, you should be up there. And then I got up there, but I had to go back for the P block. The game is literally taking the piss out of me. Okay. Okay, never mind. The game was nice there. Sorry, game. Alright, this is the room I hate. You knew? Mother of God, it's true. It's true after all. Oh no, we've spawned him. We've spawned, dickhead. Go! Hell yeah, I blocked that by stomping it. Now he's got that side of me. Now we're fucked. Okay, he's jumped away. Don't spend too much time blocking, Quantum, because you're not going to be breaking the blocks if you're blocking. There we go. That wasn't too bad. It's so bad. No, but you're laughing about that, Zero, as if that's just like a playful banter. But I think that the history books will show that that actually was totally true. We might not get access to those records until after Miyamoto passes away. And even then, his family might keep that book within their own, you know, amongst themselves. But eventually... Look! Cast shield. No damage. It's a secret to everybody. Did you get it? Oh! Okay, is this a... The shield is working. In what respect? Oh, casting shield. I mean, yeah, I suppose. But at the same time, no. Like, it's supposed to make me defense higher, but instead it's making me just not take any damage. But it's like, you've spent magic and you didn't even need it because you didn't get hit anyway. But I guess you're right. Right, now we're going left. I don't think I'm ever gonna level. See the way I just knew what I want? Incredible. Gamer instinct over 9 trillion. No! I forget about that every time. You'll level after beating the final boss. Oh, hell yeah! Can't wait to... Excuse me, can't wait to have an extra life for the credits. Not taking any damage seems like a good defense. If a placebo works, is it really a placebo? Again, that's deep. Can't explain that. Philosopher Zero, we're gonna have to call you. But I just say weird. I don't even think about what I'm saying, honestly, Q. No, mate, some of the deepest stuff I've ever heard. In case you die in the credits, it's possible with me. I'll be the first ever. Oh, fucking riggery. Welcome in, Filsk. Happy. Oh, that's weird. That's weird that you just said the exact same thing. Happy Wednesday, mate. In HD, of all things. You said deep. I like deep. No, it's rigged! It wasn't even following the frickin' laws of physics there. Oh, well, everyone's like, actually, do you think it was before then? Actually, sure. Right, I'll take this. It should give you experience, though. Trexes. Is there any Trexes in this game? I don't believe there have been any Trexes, no. This is fucked. I hate this room. It gives you a fairy and then it takes your hearts away after giving you a fairy. What am I supposed to do there? I'll tell you what I'm supposed to do. Get good RNG. That's how you do that room. Get good RNG. They should be obeying the physics there. What the fuck? There's no Trexes. Fucking obey physics. You can die in the credits, zombies ain't my neighbours. You can even game over, I assume. Can we change the frog quest to examine Trex graphics? Since we never find frogs, I feel like Trexes are going to be even more rare though. We do occasionally find frogs, and when we do, it's really fun and nice. And also Fuchsia has got the happy frog emotes, which makes us all happy. I kind of like the frog. We've seen some frogs. Kind of like the frog quest. I enjoy happy frogs. Me too. I mean, we could look out for Trexes as well. Yeah, I'd never played Zombies Ate Me Neighbours. I was aware of it from like magazines back in the day, and it looked good, but I'd never played it. And then we did it for the wheel, didn't we? And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'd like to go back to it at some point. Frogger is a game with frogs in. We've had plenty of games with frogs in. Wonder Boy had frogs. The Simpsons arcade had frogs. I think we had a debate about whether Hunters in Resident Evil count as a frog, and we sided with no. But there's been frogs. Hex just really loves frogs and he wants to see them every time. And I get that. You know, he's enthusiastic. Tomb Raider 2 had... No, it didn't. Borg graphics. Yeah, they're not frogs, mate. I'm sorry. I'd love to, you know, I'd love to lower the tone of this channel and just give you what you want dead easy. Like someone, you know, like an easy mode in Elden Ring. I'd love to do that. But it's not going to happen because we're all hardcore retro gamers. So you're not getting an easy quest mode. Frog in Chrono Trigger. We haven't played Super Frog yet. We haven't played Breath of Fire yet, but there's plenty of frogs. No, we're not doing easy mode. It's yous asking for easy mode. Can't we just like call it a frog and then say it was a frog? Can't we just like, you know, it's called a frog even though it's basically a human in a wetsuit. Can't we just call it a frog? I know you, and then just have the quest complete. No, it's called a frog, but it's a human being in a wetsuit. Okay, that's not a frog. I can call myself the sexiest man on earth. Does that make me the sexiest man on it? Well, I mean, maybe. Actually. Okay, fair. I see the logic now. Anyway, there's Triforce. Okay, so we want shield. Do I want fire? Kill the gnome! I think that's meant to be... Maybe I'm reaching, but I think that might be supposed to be Link, who's gotten really old, or a previous incarnation of Link. Like, you know when you get old and you get a bit like, you shrink, don't you? And you get hunched at the back. I think that's what it's meant to be. If that man was a Marine, he'd be a frog man. Can't we just call it normal difficulty? I don't think you can call it normal difficulty, Mark, no, because that implies that that's like the real experience. like the authentic proper game. No, I think this is. See, look, eyes on bees, frog emotes. There you go. Who could ask for more? I thought that was just the king from the manual who had the. It might be. Maybe I'm maybe I'm looking into it. But I was assuming he was using the power of the Triforce to become his youthful self again, and it's like a challenge to test that Link is worthy of the Triforce. It's like we can't just go giving the Triforce to any old bastard. So we've got to test that they're worthy, that they're the true hero of time, etc. That's what I'm thinking. But maybe I'm full of shit. Look, there's another frog. There's loads of frogs. Okay, so we want shield. I don't think we want jump. You're a Triforce. That's deep. That's Zero. Wow, when you think about that. Wow, philosophy, man. I'm a Triforce. Power, courage, and wisdom. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to be a... Maybe if I turn into a fairy, he'll just try and, like, touch me. Wait, maybe I don't want that, actually. Touches are the worst kind of damage. Do I want to cast Reflect? I don't think so, because he's not doing projectiles. Maybe I'll cast Spell. Let's cast Spell. See what happens. Fuck all. Except his roller skates still work. When I don't understand something, I just accuse other people of being it. Wait, you mean it's not really deep philosophy? Alright, let's just try and do a proper fight. Let's see how it goes. I got him. Okay, I don't like the fact that I'm cornered. He's very quick, and I don't like the fact that I can't stomp him. His roller skates are too good. It's going right to the wire. Come on, ref. See, I don't really know what I was doing. Like, that was right there. He just wouldn't. Ha 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 ha. See, I didn't really feel like I was getting. I didn't feel like I was succeeding there or getting good. I just felt like I was getting lucky when I hit him and I was unlucky when I didn't hit him. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Certainly not getting lucky this time. See, it's just random stabathon. I don't get it. I don't think I can react to his slashes. I think they're too fast. So it's just a case of spam the buttons and hope that the game likes you. Getting lucky, you mean? Right, he can't hit me as well if I'm jumping. But if I'm not jumping, he can hit me very easily. Way too easily. Rigged. Oh, fuck off with the riggery now. Ah. 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 Is that the game? Wait, you were controlling the black one? Wait, serious ending graphics now. It's Zelda's Awakening. Oh, she got up. Oh, hell yeah. You saved Hyrule, and you are a real hero. And then the Mario 3 curtain drops. Oh, and then, oh baby. You saved my Hyman, now destroy it. That's lovely though. Time to polish that sword. Thanks for the GGs, guys. So did we do it? Oh yeah. What do you mean, fought him like a man? Oh, I forgot to save state to show Kylo that thing. We did it, gamers! Thanks for the congrats, thanks for the GGs, we did it! Well, excuse me, princess. There's a cheese dink strategy to fighting Dark Link. Your reward is a seizure. Excuse me. Oh my god. Thanks for the GG. That was a tough fight. And we had most of the dungeon mapped as well when we started the stream. There was not really that much left. Thanks a million. Push start to replay. Well, I might leave it for a bit before I replay, to be honest. We are one step closer to the CDI masterpieces. Does it have New Game Plus? The final boss is susceptible to damage after landing a jump. Alternatively, you can just crouch in the corner and keep stabbing and he'll keep taking damage for some reason. After it lands a jump, I mean, oh. I found that when I was jumping, it couldn't hurt me as much. So that was my strategy. Maybe there is a New Game Plus. I've got a little Triforcey triangle next to me. I appear to have kept my experience. How do we test whether it's a new game or not? There's New Game Plus, it's the same except you keep levels and spells. So is it not more difficult or anything? It's just like a sort of now you get to play around in full power mode kind of thing. Oh my god, I'm sweating. No difficulty change. Now let's get the real ending where Zelda gets him out. What, you mean the Triforces? Tri-Fi? Oh baby. Okay, well I guess we did it then. Wow. All three of them like Total Recall style. So 30 hours, 25 minutes and 41 seconds and I didn't get Kylo's answer to his question. What a bastard. Sorry, Kylo. You did do it. Well done doing. I did it. Thank you for the well done. What is the date? The 26th. Okay, so we did this game within a month. That's not like us. We started this game on the 3rd of June, and 26th of June we've done it. That's not like us. Good job. I did the job. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for the well played. Thanks for the God Gamer. You beat the game that all the Twitter users say is so hard. Yeah, I can do a YouTube video on it now. I could do a YouTube video because I've done Ghosts and Goblins Arcade. I've done Zelda 2. What's the other one that's dead hard that I've done? Hero Gaiden. I've done Hero Gaiden in a 1cc. So I could do a YouTube video and just be like, E.T. I've done E.T. But I wouldn't say... E.T.'s tricky, but I feel like once you get it, it's not that hard. But is E.T. like cited on the internet as one of the hardest games ever made? I don't think so. You've done As Your Dreams? Have you done Sonic on the GBA? Unfortunately not. Hero Gaiden and Ghouls and Ghosts are definitely tougher than this. I agree. But it doesn't matter what's actually tough, Mark. It matters what the internet thinks, which is always wrong. And the internet thinks that Hero... In fact, I would even say Hero Gaiden is not that hard. It's just you have to play it enough that you learn the enemy patterns, and then it's actually quite easy. But the internet doesn't think like that, so it's impossible. One of the hardest games ever made, which is nice for us because we can pretend like we're true God gamers now when we're not. Anyway. Okay, back. How's he doing, Kylo? I forgot to save state on the bit you wanted an answer to, so I apologize about that. But we've completed it, mate. We did it. Real life HD. It happened. Thanks very much, and thanks for being here. Sorry that you missed the final battle with Dark Link. Also, where is Ganon in this game? Is this game about reviving Ganon? Is that what it is? I forgot the story. What if the internet's right and we are all actually the truest of God gamers? Oh, the red magic is always there. Okay, thanks, Fuchsia. He's asleep. Ganon's Awakening, this playthrough should have been called. But he didn't wake up. I was just making up shit. Thanks, Walk. I was like, oh, look, Walk really knows his shit with this game. Thanks, Walk. Is Darklink still in the new games? I think he's in Ocarina, isn't he? Or is that meant to be different? A different incarnation or something? What I'm playing for the rest of the stream? Well, first of all, we've got to settle the bet. Then we've got to do ranking graphics. By the time we've done all of that, Bob, it's probably bedtime. But if not, I'll probably just work on Dodonpachi 1cc. Different Link, different Dark Link. But there is a Dark Link. He's in Ocarina of Time, talking about rehashing ideas from the 80s. Fucking bastards. I think Ganon is already dead by this game, but he could be revived. I thought we didn't wank immediately after. We didn't, but then that was partly because I didn't want to complete a game at like 3 a.m. and then have to do the serious business of wanking. But it's early enough, and also I feel like I've kind of gone back against that decision because it feels wrong to wank it days later. It's nice to get it boxed off. So instead, Bob, what I've been doing is thinking about how I feel about it before we complete it. Very clever of me. More convoluted story than Pokemon Gold Nuzlocke's rules. That's impossible. Okay, we'll cash out the bet. Then I'm going to go make a cup of tea, stretch my legs. Then we will rank this video game. I'll let you know once and for all whether you've played it, whether you haven't.
Mobiles and laptops out.
I'm not talking here, Ray, do you mind?
It's in playtime.
No, wait, we're still... No, it's not.
The latest live odds are on your screen now.
Ray, there's no odds on the screen, mate. He gets a bit excited, Ray. But yeah, so you might have played this game. You might not have played this game. You might love this game. You might be completely indifferent to this game. I'm going to let you know exactly the truth about the quality of this game after I come back from my break, and then you'll know that what you thought, either if it aligns with what I think, then you were correct all along. If it doesn't align with what I think, then you're going to know that you were always wrong, and that at least now you've seen the light. We'll find out about that after I've gone up for a little break. Not as good as the first game, but better than FF7. Is that your... way better than any Marion. Way better than the first game, way better than the third game. Right, okay, so we've already got some opinions, some strong opinions here. Let's cash the bet out. So the quicker we can put this all to bed. So if you betted that I would beat the game by stream end, roughly 10:30 p.m.-ish, then you were right. Believers have it. Now, there probably would not have been a doubt bet. Like, there would have been bad odds, except for the fact that Bankmade accidentally bet doubts with 10k. So thanks for doing that, Bankmade. Appreciate that you made it into a worthy bet. But believers have it. 173k goes to Sam Bladder. 8.5 to Fuchsia. Just over a grand. Well, grand and a half to Shorty. Grand and a half to False Zero. And 866 to Ash. Praise be to Yevon. Thank you, everyone, for your believe bets. If you betted doubt, unlucky you slags. Sorry about that. Actually, there was quite a few big doubt bets there as well. Probably just playing the odds, though. You put 20k on doubt. Oh, yeah, Mark did as well. Do you not have any faith in me? I mean, Decky, I can understand not having faith in me. But Mark, you knew what was coming up, and you thought, Quantum can't do that. Let's go, winners and hypothetical winners who came late, such as Walk. I didn't think you'd figure out Thunderbird that fast, to be fair. I was a bit fortunate with Thunderbird, yeah. I was just thinking, it's the most powerful spell I've got, and this guy's a big bastard. But I think I accidentally unlocked the secret to damaging him. Also figured you'd examine all the pixels that you skipped. I skipped pixels? I didn't skip any pixels. That's the entire map. See, this keeps happening, Kylo. It was the same with the mirror under the table. Great Palace has several false walls. I didn't find any. It's probably a good idea that I wasn't looking for them, to be honest. But yeah, this is what always happens, is if it's something that people get stuck on, I'll breeze through it, and if it's something that people find easy, I'll get stuck on it. I'm that kind of player for some reason. In the elevator shafts, there's hidden. Okay, yeah, I wasn't properly secured them, so I've got to start the map again. Anyway, congratulations, believers. Zelda 2 boxed off. I will be back in exactly 10 quantum minutes, where we're gonna rank Zelda 2 amongst the other games we've completed on the channel. That's going to be fun. Stick around. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in a minute. Hello. Excuse me. I'm back. We are back. Why are we still on this screen? Sorry about that, Streaks. I let you down, bro. But you made it back. That's the main thing. Okay, so yeah, we completed Zelda 2. Epic scenes ensued. Hi back. Haha. Got him. Alright, give me a little second to get me bits together. That's not a euphemism. So, it's time to discuss Zelda 2, the video game, in HD. We can see map graphics now. Yeah, what you mean? What you want to bear? Where's thingy gone? Oh, okay, I know where it's gone. The map you made, yeah. What, you want to look at it bigger? Or are you just letting me know what's on the screen right now? Whoa, big. Okay. What is that? A map for ants? Okay, I see what you said. Okay. Wait, no. No. Okay, we're not ready. A map for ants. Okay, you want to look at the map in real life HD. That's fine. So, this is the map. We could zoom it. Here it is. So we've got the key. Now, the green fairy is misleading because what it means is you need a fairy in this room. It doesn't mean there is a fairy that heals you. It refers to this room where you need the fairy to fly across. Orange is a room. Red is a lift. Purple is a bit where you fall. And blue is unexplored, which this is explored now. So I guess we can finalize it by saying beep like that. And that is the final dungeon of Zelda 2 mapped completely. Except for the hidden walls. Apparently I missed the hidden walls. Okay, are you satisfied that you've seen map graphics up close? And this is Death Mountain as well, up close. Now in this map, blue means water. So don't be fooled. And purple on this one doesn't mean falling, it means a door. God, there's no consistency on this channel. Anyway, it's time to rank video game. So looks like the work of a nutter. Oi, nutter! You're not wrong, mate. Is this gonna work? Beep. Beep. Apparently not, but it's okay because we can fix it. Beep. Beep. Okay, I think we fixed it. So, Zelda 2, we completed it, mate. Level 137. We completed 137 games on the channel. Got 10 points for completing the game. It's another action-adventure game boxed off. We're now up to 13 of those. It's another NES game boxed off. We've had 22 NES games. It's another game from 1987. Trying to use now down the location of Ghana using newspaper clippings on his study wall. Listen, it worked, didn't it? So we've had 7 games from 1987. It's another Nintendo developed game. We've had 12 of those. It's another one in the Zelda series, the second, would you believe? What a coincidence, that's also called Zelda 2. We found fire and water graphics. Didn't see any Illuminati graphics, did you? Trying to prove that Ganon is Obama. I mean, have you ever seen Ganon's birth certificate? So that's a total of 17 ability points gained. Oh, you have? Okay, never mind. And I learned a new skill. Spell. The ability to cast a weird little spell that nobody quite knows what it does. This most likely won't help most of the time, but in one or two specific instances may make the screen flash for a bit. Okay, well that's useful. We learnt spell. I'm glad of that. Thank you. Triforce symbol is the most Illuminati shit I've ever seen. Shit. I think you've got something there. Why didn't no one say that at the time? I think that you're onto something there. Especially because it's like split into three and spread amongst the lizards. So they hid in plain sight. It's true, it's used for actual sinister shit. No, I agree. I think that's a valid Illuminati symbol. No one mentioned it at the time, though. It was hidden in plain sight right in front of us on the end of our noses. But I think you're right. Well, I don't even know what that is. Okay. So, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Right, we haven't filled in the time or the deaths. I'll do that at a later date. How do we feel about it? That's the important thing. Well, here are some pros and cons. This is not a definitive list. It's just some things I thought of. It's got good gameplay and controls. Too flashy, music too repetitive, and it's a Nintendo. Have you got a Nintendo Vendetta as well, Streaksy? You're in good company. I thought the controls and the gameplay of this game was good. It's tight, consistent, a little bit tricky to get used to, but overall, I liked it. Especially the shield mechanics I thought were very good. Added depth to the battle system, which I did not expect. I like the blocking mechanic a lot, yeah. I thought that was very good. You felt like an epic badass when you did good shield blocks. The fighting mechanics, well, yeah, again, I've just already discussed that, lol. But also the down stab was a classic, and that was done before it was an iconic known move. Is this the first game to have the down stab? Probably not, but it did it before DuckTales. It did it before Shovel Knight. Did it quite a bit before Shovel Knight. The fucker's nose and ears are annoying, which is another minus. I think that you're being, you're being elfist. And we don't tolerate that kind of thing in this channel. He's not technically an elf, is he? Like, he's never described as an elf in the game lore, I don't believe. But he clearly is one, but he's not one at the same time. Because that would just admit that Miyamoto borrowed his idea from another source, and that's never going to happen. The RPG elements were good. It was nice to... he's Zelda 2. He's a Hylian. Hylians are very elf-inspired. Hylians aren't technically elves, I don't think, but similar. Yeah, I think they've basically combined Peter Pan with an elf, and they've been like, it's a totally new character. But to get away with that, they've had to be like, but it's not Peter Pan, and also, it's not an elf. That's how they got away with it. If they made the game called Peter Pan the Elf, then they probably would not have passed copyright protection. But anyway, this game had some RPG elements which were fun. I thought that the leveling up system was well done because I did not really have to grind, and I was only max level just before the end of the game, so it was well balanced. There was not really any grinding needed, and I wasn't overpowered and I wasn't underpowered. It was just like it was a steady climb, which was well done. Also, the time that this game came out to include RPG elements was very, very ahead of its time. Like, you didn't really see... I know a lot of games have got RPG elements nowadays, but that didn't become a popular, common thing until, like, I would say maybe 20 years ago. But this is, like, what? A million years old? Even 10, 15 years ago, I'd say. It's Link, as in not at all linked to Peter Pan. Oh my god, but they had girls play Link in the commercials. Peter Pan clone confirmed? Wait, why do girls play Peter Pan? It's Peter Pan and Robin Hood and an elf. I forgot about the Robin Hood aspect. But yeah, so the RPG elements were good. I liked them. One thing I didn't like about it though is that you level up your attack and your defense, which was nice, but I felt like it was better in Zelda 1 the way you would find a new sword and there would be new sword graphics, or you'd find a new shield and then you could lose your shield and you have to buy it back, and that felt more impactful than just leveling up. I know it serves the same purpose in game and it's just more of a dressing, but it felt better to get actual new weapons. When on Zelda 1, when you find the white sword and then you find the magical sword, it feels awesome. New sword, barf. No, I like that. But at the same time, yet the leveling was good and I enjoyed it. And I especially give credit for how early this game it included RPG elements. It did it before RPG
What an
elements.
absolute piss take. Easy mode hacks confirmed.
Thanks for that, Scarlett. It included RPG elements way before that was a common thing. Like, even RPGs themselves were pretty new at this point. Like, I think it was heavily influenced by Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior. And I think the design of enemies like Bot is a nod to that, you know, compared to the slime from Dragon Warrior. But there were no other games at this time doing RPG elements like this. Even the Zelda series hadn't properly established itself. It said it was a cauldron of sewerage, but I like that you liked it. Well, I did like it, but, you know, we're only on the pros, so we've got cons to go yet. It had puzzles. Now, it wasn't as open-ended as Zelda 1 in terms of this. Like, it did have puzzles, and they were quite fun, and they were not, like, stupid hard, but they were also not stupid easy. So it felt nice that you would, when you solved them, there was satisfaction, but at the same time, it wasn't the case that you would get stuck for ages, and it wasn't like a total piece of piss. So that was satisfying. Good puzzles. I thought it was a little bit. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. The music, the game had some good music. Some of it was a bit repetitive. I don't think it was the best music ever, but there were some nice tunes that I enjoyed. And that's it for the positives. There probably are other positives that I've missed. Does anyone care to mention a positive about this game that I did not touch on? Speak now or forever hold your peace. And also, if you want to claim a crystal of knowledge, you're running out of time. I did not think this game was seminal, no. Influential, definitely. Ahead of its time, definitely. I would not class this as seminal, however. A lot of seminal in the old lady's house. That's it. It was all left at the old lady's house. We're spent by this point. Well, I've played Solid Snake, as far as you know. Well, is that a fact? Probably not. Cons lacking semen. Haha. Seminal. This is a great game, but definitely no semen. Yeah, I think that's how I feel about it as well. Okay, cons. Frustrating, cryptic at times, linear compared to original, less room for experiments. Okay, those were all not supposed to spawn at once, but whatever, we'll deal with it. Thanks, PowerPoint. So, frustrating but not seminal? What? You can't explain that. It was frustrating in places. Some of the enemies were bastards. Some of the random encounters were dialed up a bit too high for me. Now, maybe it was necessary for the structure of the game, but you couldn't even stand still to take a breather for 1 second before they would be on you again. It was a little bit too much, if you ask me. At times, it could be a bit cryptic. I don't know whether it was due to mistranslation things, but sometimes it didn't really leave you with anything to go off, and you just had to sort of explore and start poking things. It was linear compared to the original. Now, I preferred the more open-ended world of Zelda 1, especially credit to Zelda 1, like it was so early of a game where it just dropped you in the world and said, go on, fuck around and see what you find. It wasn't like, by the way, you're supposed to go to find level 1, which is roughly here. I mean, you could find that in the manual, I guess, but I appreciated that Zelda 1 just let you wander, and you were free to wander quite a large area before you would hit a roadblock. Zelda 2, much more structured, much more, this is the next objective, this is the item you need for the next objective. It wasn't like, in Zelda 1, you'll find an item and it'll have multiple uses across multiple areas. Zelda 2 was much more, this is your new item, it's specifically mainly used for the next objective and never again. most of the time. There were a handful of cases where you could have secondary uses, but a lot of the time it was just like as a gateway to progress. Less room for wandering around the world and trying everything. Only one room to cast spell in. I think there was only one room where it was actually useful, yeah, wasn't it? There might be more, but I didn't find them. Yeah, and so less room for experimentation. I guess that kind of ties into that one as well. Less of a world to explore, less genuine like mystery to the world, and fun trying things in that world. It was more, here's your next castle, then the one after that. You're going to need this specific item to get past this specific castle that's next, and then and so on until the end. Which wasn't a terrible gameplay experience, but in compared to the first game, I had more of a wow, this world is like epic feeling from the first game. This was a bit more conveyor belty. It was still a good world and I liked it, but yeah. Anyone have any cons that I've not mentioned, apart from the fact that it's developed by Nintendo or developed by Miyamoto? Speak now or forever. Or hold your peace for a little minute. Flashing. Yet some people really get affected by that, don't they? And I'm sorry if you're one of those people. I did not mean to inflict visual pain on you, but the flashing doesn't really bother me. I think most of the time because I'm looking at chat while that happens. Blog's progress until you find all magic for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, that was a bit... I think that comes under frustrating and cryptic at times. Or maybe not cryptic. It didn't exactly tell you that you needed to find the containers. It was just like your magic's too low. Did you know Butler froze? What? Don't be ridiculous. What a lol meme. Just not a fan of flashing. I think that's fair. It didn't really affect me, but if it affects you, I understand. And I think it was. I don't think they meant to hurt your Stripes. I just think it was that point in video game where they were not sure what they were doing yet, or it was not settled what things not to do. Obscure. Yeah, I think it was obscure in places. I think that comes under cryptic at times, though, I guess. Stormy, have you completed this game? What do you think was cryptic? The bit where it was like, your magic's too low, but it didn't mean that. It meant your containers. And then there was no, like, where is your... With no hint as towards where things are. It made me believe I had to check every pixel a few times. Maybe that was on me. I don't know. I felt like I had more examples. Did you, Doki? This panic was called Japan in Zelda. What? Really? This panic was called Japan in Zelda? I didn't even know that, Jay. I love the fact that I love the fact that we learn video game trivia on this channel. I just meant maybe obscure was a term if cryptic wasn't right, just from what I've seen. Okay, no, I think you're right, Stormy. I wasn't asking have you completed it to sort of check your credentials or anything. I just meant because if you have, you can claim a crystal, but you're running out of time to do so, that's all. The game over screen is creepy. I like the game over screen except for the flashing. No hints about the maze container whatsoever. It's worse than cryptic. It's non-existent. Valid. Back then, people didn't think it will affect some people negatively was a reason to do something else. That's true. False zero. Maybe we've advanced as a humanity, one of many, since then. Jiggle cable, that's a pro, surely. Wait, it did not come with jiggle cable, which is such a shame. But that's not all. No, I never even played, just watched Kylo a lot and the race. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the race as well. I'm excited to see that. Even though I know the outcome, I'm sure I will pick up some epic God Gamer tips off the lads. Okay, I can now tell you something about the game mechanics. Go on, mate. I think I figured out the jump. And I apologise for the way I spoke about the jump. Con. Sword, not 3D shine. That's definitely a valid con. Thank you, Streaksy. No 3D shine? That's not awesome. Sorry, what the fuck? No accoutrements. Accoutrement? This better be lower than Corey. Did it look great on your TV? It looks amazing on my TV. The blue horse heads that killed you a bunch, they don't respawn. You could have just killed them and moved on. Blue horse heads. Oh, yeah. I think I figured them out by the time we got to the dungeon. As you can see, I was crouch stomping them. But I only figured that out later. But yeah, that's fair. I could have made that whole section a lot easier for myself in a number of ways. Remember Coronation Street? That was a game. All right. I just plugged in my HDMI cable. It's ranking time in HD. Let's do this, gamers. That's where I was telling you your gamer instinct was biting you in the butt. You were treating them like Medusa heads. I was. And for the most part, this game was nice in that it didn't have respawning enemies most of the time, which was nice. All right. Uno momento.
The graphics in The Legend of Zelda are very good, especially when you plug in your HDMI DLC cable, $299.99 MSRP. If you have ever seen a bird flying in the wind, this game is for you because it just got realer, cooler, and quite frankly, you ain't never seen HD looks this great HD before. After you play this Nintendo game, you will firmly believe HD DLC with 1080p motion jiggle will be plugged into your television set.
HD DLC. What the hell even is a HD DLC cable? Well, we don't need to rank it now. We've had the review. We know exactly what we feel about this game. Second things first, as is tradition. That's deep. That Zero. I get where you're coming from. It's like, wow. Okay. I mean, what's a motion jiggle cable? I don't know what it is, but I want it. It's just a shame that motion jiggle cable did not come with my HD TV from Sony, $299.99, and that's not all. Personally, I like this better than Zelda 1. That's interesting. A VLC cable refers to any cable that supports the video LAN codec technology. Well, that's good to know. There's a missing vertical cell border. Oh, God. Hex, you're just not going to have to deal with it, mate. You're just going to have to... I'm sorry. Motion jiggle cable was my nickname in high school. I bet you got all the girls. My nickname in high school was Pork Fountain. Okay. I imagine there's a story there, but it's okay. So, how do we feel about the Legend? Well, not the Legend. How do we feel about Zelda 2? The Adventure of Link. Well, first of all, let's compare it to the other action-adventure games that we've played. Because I don't think it is an RPG. I think it's an action-adventure game. Zelda 2, the new batch. First of all, is it better than E.T.? Don't look away now, Stormy. Is it better than E.T.? I'm sorry, but it is. As Your Dreams in the 30s, invalid rankings, what you think it should be higher or lower? 30s is very high. '30s is nosebleed high. Do you know how many good games are on this list? Is Zelda 2 better than Metroid 2 Return of Samus? Yes. Is it better than Minute? Yes. Is it better than Metroid? Yes. No way to controversially lossless coder. Oh, thanks, Fuchsia, for clarifying. Is it better than Metal Gear? Yes. Is it better than Tomba? Probably. But I think this is where it gets tricky. So we're going to expand it out again. I'm just to cut to the chase, I don't think Zelda 2 was as good as The Legend of Zelda. I'm sorry to say. I apologize to everyone whose heart I've just broken. What do you mean, gonna be low? So what you need to look at, right? What you need to realize, this channel's been going a long time. All of these games are great games. All of these are great. Now, when you're here, you're looking at good. These are still good games. Then it's only here where you get to the games that are all right, and then bad, and then awful, and so on. So this is a long list of really good games that I recommend everybody plays. Um, and I enjoyed Zelda 2. I thought it was a very good game, especially for the time. It took risks, and for the most part, it paid off. One thing I did, so I was praising the RPG mechanics. However, I do feel like at times it set up a system which didn't quite land in some places. Like a lot of it was just, as I said, you get this new ability, but it's only useful immediately in the next room, and then not again. So it was sometimes I felt at times it had ideas grander than it could execute. Let's see. So where's Tomba? Here. Ooh, good, okay, bad, awful, Action 52. Like Action 52 is trauma. That's what that one is. So now it's potentially because I didn't play Zelda 2 growing up. Maybe if I'd played this as a young kid, it would have blown my mind and I would have a much more favorable view of it. Because I played Zelda 1 as a kid, and it's partly how ahead of its time Zelda 1 was that makes me rank it so highly. And maybe Zelda 2 is unfortunate that I didn't experience that at that time period as well. Nostalgia goggles are real. They are, but I try my best to be objective, but I guess it's impossible, especially because we rank by two different factors at the same time. So it's impossible to do what we do, but we do it anyway. Basically, I'm trying to rank games by their objective quality in the cold, hard light of day in 2024. And I'm also trying to rank them by their legacy, their influence, and their impact at the time of their release. And I'm then combining those two together into one measurement. And it's just literally impossible to do. But we do it anyway, because it's fun. Even putting Action 52 on a list of games is giving it too much credit. Or Ganon would give you nightmares as a kid if I'd played Zelda 2. So, yeah, I don't think Zelda 2 is as good as The Legend of Zelda. Those yellow games, edible. Yeah, edible. So, yeah, you're right. These games are the edible. That's the edible tier. Well spotted, movement. But you know what? I think Zelda 2, for the time, a really tough battle system, which didn't give a fuck whether you were shit at it. And I respect that, especially at the time. And at the same time, it gave people who were persistent a chance to overcome that by making you more powerful through leveling up. So it was like a two-tiered sort of challenge. And also it's got good, that's what I should have put on the pros as well, replay value. I should have put replay value because you can play this game with a number of different builds. And even though it's the same game, it would be a different experience depending on how you've built your character. So that's a plus that I should have recognized. You've got like a sort of way of tweaking the difficulty to your like to a granular level with that. That's a stretch. I think depending on how powerful you are, you'd have to approach it differently. So, anyway, for me, and also objectively, Zelda 2, I think. Oh boy. Just give me a moment, guys. Thinking. 65th. There it is. Objective science confirmed. Rigged! Everyone, come on. Come on, complain at me. Throw tomatoes at me. Come on, it's time. See, look, when you look at this, now as your dream seems pretty high. That's how I feel about it. No way is Zelda 2 better than Tomba. Do you not think? I think Tomba had a bit of a jankiness to it. And also Tomba was very cryptic. Piss take. Nah, but I like Crash Bandicoot. I like Crash Bandicoot, and I was a bit torn on that. But I think Zelda had a little bit more meat to the bone. Personally, I didn't grow up with Crash Bandicoot either. But anyway, you don't have to agree. In fact, probably nobody does agree. In fact, you probably all hate me now. So now we've just got to watch me be bad at Excel. Do we give the subtitle? Yeah, we do. Okay. Right, so give me a moment while I do some majigadian. This is going to take me a little sec. Beep. 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 Does anyone else want to shout rigged? Anyone want to unfollow, unlike, unsubscribe? We have fun, don't we? Rigged. Thanks, Merman. Knew I could rely on you. Wait, that's wrong. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, that's right. I thought Crash Bandicoot was much better than Zelda. Well, excuse me, Fuchsia. This rowing sitting process makes me want to cry. Yeah, but Hex, I've explained this to you before. I've got all this shit over here. If you can think of a way that I can insert a row without breaking all that, let me know. Because I've said this before and you didn't mention one. Macros, how does that work? I don't disagree with this, only that Zelda 1 should be under it. Zelda 1, a magical adventure. The greatest story that's ever been told. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so Zelda 2, it was on the NES. It's, what generation is that? Third? 1987. Nintendo developed. Why is it that format? Okay, one sec. Right, we need to just do this because it's stupid. (1987) Nintendo. Nintendo published it. It is action adventure. We died. No, it's episode 137. We died 270 times. It took us 30 hours, 25 minutes, and 41 seconds. We started it on the, I think, 6th of June. No, 3rd of June. And we finished it on the 26th. And it's part of the Zelda series. Beta is 6 hours. Wait, why has it done that? Is it doing? Is it playing silly buggers again with this? Sometimes I think because this spreadsheet is so detailed, Excel can't cope with it sometimes, and I'll enter figures and then it'll just insert different characters for no reason, and we can't. And people will think you're just not using it right, but I've proven that it doesn't. See, there you go. And then you'll go, well, check the format of the cell, and then we'll do that as well. And it's just Excel can't handle what we're doing. So it's a time 30, 25, 41, and it's changed it to 625, 41 for no reason. It does not like it doesn't like that time to be 30. Excel can't handle the truth. Literally, that's what's happening. 30, 25, 41 changes it to 625, 41. So it wants the number to be. It should be text, not time. It doesn't matter what. Well, okay, I'll do that. But we've had this before, Hex, where we've changed everything about it, and it's still just Excel couldn't handle it. But if this works, happy days. Right, that worked. Happy days. Zelda, tier 3. Zelda is now on. Part of using Excel is fighting with the formatting. I swear I've had it once before though, where it would insert I had to put a space after a word to get it to recognize the word, and if I deleted that space, it would change the word into a comma. And we've all looked at it, even the biggest Excel experts, and none of us could figure out why. And I had to basically remake the spreadsheet to get rid of it. There's no way Zelda 2 would have taken him 30 hours. I'll correct it for it. Yeah, thanks, Excel. Thanks for trying. Okay, so now we've just got to do a little bit of maintenance. So Zelda now comes away from tier 2. Can we find Zelda in this list? So these are the tiers. This is basically means how many games I've completed from a series. So if it's in tier 2, I've completed 1 game. If it's in tier 3, I've completed 2 games, and so on. So we need to find Zelda in this list. There. Okay, so it moves into this list. Forgot what these numbers are for. Rank. We don't need that. Right, I need to fix this. This is broken. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, maybe we just go like this. In fact, that needs to go. But if we go like this, should preserve Armajiggity. Now, where did Zelda? I don't know. What order? 89, 92. I guess 93. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that number's meant to mean. Well, sometimes I have ideas and then I don't flesh them out, and then I come back to them. I forgot what they were. But where did Zelda finish? It was 65th. It was ranked. Zelda moves up to that tier, and we just do it for the campaign one as well, just to be thorough. Where is Legend of Zelda? There. Beep. Beep. X is loving this use of Excel. And quickly do these. So it was a NES game. Does it automatically know that I think it might automatically know with these. I think we only need to mess with this if we are doing a new thing. So I think we have had 22 NES games and it automatically updated. If this says Zelda has got 2 games, then we know it's automatically updated. Find the Legend of Zelda in this list. No, it has not updated. Lol. Great. Oh, did we call the series Legend of Zelda one time and then, yeah, that's why. So the first game we called the series The Legend of Zelda, and the second time we called the series Zelda. You've got to look out for these things, because it's going to trip you up if you miss a detail like that. So now it should recognize that The Legend of Zelda has had II games if we can find it. Yeah, it does. Happy days. So, looking at the table of years, where's 1987? Where the frick is it? 28th. And I think Zelda was classed as amazing. So 1987 is in 28th place. The genre of action adventure is in 11th place, and these are the other games ranked. The NES. Where the frick's refresh? Is in 10th place, still holding on. These are the NES games ranked that we've completed on the channel so far. I think we're in a weird place because everybody thinks that I ranked Zelda too high and too low. Everyone thinks that I did that. So no one is happy. And developers, Nintendo, where are you? There we go. These are the Nintendo games we've had. I'm always happy. Got to be a contrarian, haven't you? Right, why is this that colour? Beep, blip, blip, blip. I'm never happy. I know that, mate. I know that. Okay, so these are the Nintendo developed games. Zelda 2, bang in the middle. I think when you look at these ranks in the context, in a narrower context, you kind of get to see my logic, and I think most of the time in the narrower context, it makes sense. I think that's a fair position for Zelda 2 amongst Nintendo's games that we've had so far. And in the sense of the series, The Legend of Zelda has now had 2 games and it sits in 21st place. It's took a hit because The Legend of Zelda was very high when it had only 1 game in its list. So it's been tanked by its brother, their younger brother. Which version of Donkey Kong was it? It was the arcade version, the Japanese one, where you get to see all 4 levels without repeats. So this is a new one I've not shown you yet. I don't think this is games by generation. Let's see how this works. So it was the 3rd generation, which is sitting in 6th place. But we haven't coloured all them in yet, lol. But this is the 3rd generation is in 6th place, so in the Generations League table. And these are the platforms of that generation. Yes, I'm including microcomputers. I don't know why they were not included in the first place. So we will update the league table. I'll update. So this is the league table right now, but if you haven't claimed a crystal and you have completed Zelda 2, you've run out of time to claim a crystal now. No idea what the point in generation is. I just think in terms of consoles. Yeah, it's a bit nebulous and not really that useful, but I just like the idea of like categorizing them amongst generations that were competing against each other. A lot of the time it doesn't work, but I just think it's fun. just a marketing thing. I mean, I think in terms of like, the Master System competed with the NES, and the SNES competed with the Mega Drive, and the N64 and Saturn competed with the PlayStation. I think in that sense, it means something to group them together. But there's a lot of exceptions and overlap and things in between. It's not that useful from a scientific perspective. In 1,000 years, the spreadsheet will be in a museum like the Domesday Book and that. Better than comparing with consoles from different times. I think so, yeah. I think it's nice to compete with what the hardware was at that time, or what was the new hardware or the cutting edge hardware. So this is the league table of crystals. Now we'll update this. I'm not going to do it now live on screen because it honestly takes me ages. And Hex, if you watched me update this table, then you'd probably die. But if you got a crystal from Zelda 2, I'll be adding you to this list, and I'll post it in the Discord. And this is the overall table, which I'll also be updating and posting in the Discord. This is the overall Crystal League table, majiggity. Okay, so beep boop. What's next for The Legend of Zelda? Well, we've completed Zelda 2, Adventure of Link, The Adventure of Link, and we've unlocked The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which is the next game in the series. That's what's being unlocked now because we've moved Zelda into Tier 3. Epic. Hell yeah. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And then the next unlock in this branch would be Link's Awakening after we've done A Link to the Past. So some epic Zelda graphics coming up one day in the future, maybe. Maybe. Nearly 10 o'clock. Guys, I think we're going to call it there. Thank you so much for being here with me on this journey through video game epic history. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for tolerating the tilt and the whining. Thanks for watching me update spreadsheets. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy it. And the more games we play, the more detailed the spreadsheets are going to get and the more fascinating they're going to be, in my opinion. Whoa, Hudson, very enthusiastic. No, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a great night. We're going to be back probably on either tomorrow night or Friday night to do our Wheel of Struggle entry, which is Sonic the Hedgehog on Game Boy Advance. That'll be either tomorrow night or Friday night. And then Saturday night, we're going to do a Minecraft adventure into the Nether. If you are on the Realm, Saturday night, you're welcome to join us. If you're not on the Realm and you do play Minecraft, let me know and we could look at adding you to the Realm. So that's it from me. Oh, and also next game next week, hopefully starting, is going to be Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake on the MSX2. That's going to be the next campaign game. Okie doke. Thank you very much for being here. If I don't see you, have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Thanks for all the GGs. Thanks for all the support. Look after yourselves and each other. Take care. Peace out.